I don't think I'm gonna be living in it, but I am gonna be making work around it. Like, you know, it doesn't hurt to run off and do this one thing and then come back and, you know, it's boss time. Let's go. Does it make you want to play 7 for more Ethan? No. No. I remember 7's story for the most part, so I'm good there. Let's see. Recently learned they make them up to F650. Actually, Jesus. What do you need an F660? I'm assuming 650s are in fact for like industrial level work, right? Now I'm curious. F650 truck. Jesus, that monstrosity. Like, I get it if you use this for work, right? Like, if you're using it for work, that's one thing. My problem is that most of those 150s look pristine, and I get it. Listen, you want to drive a car, go for it. You enjoy a certain type of car, knock yourself out. People have been driving mini trucks since the 90s. But what I don't need is your fucking HD lights blasting me from behind. Well, alright. It'd be big, it'd be big, yep. Yep. Like, if you're in the trade, absolutely. Trucks are a waste of space? Not necessarily. Like, if you're in the trades, you need it to carry all your tools and for hauling actual large amounts of product. But on the day-to-day basis, there's something, but there aren't. Yeah, no, that is the point. Like, you listen, my guy, if you really want to attract other truck bros, I love that for you. What's going on, Jace? LEDs, light emitting douchebag. Yes, hola anybody. Did you know the name? Uni. Yeah, it does come down to, like, do you need that vehicle? No, you probably do better in a nice fuel efficient Honda Civic, maybe a nice hybrid. You know, it's from an S ranks. Nice. It is S rank day. I've been sticking to my, what's it called? My Shadowbringers S ranks, because I am right here. 69 away. Nice. And yet that's a lot. That's a lot. It's 6 per server, 8 servers. I'm only staying on Primal. I'm not going off, so yeah, that's still a month or so away. Depending on how many more emergency patches there are. Phantom Summoner is going to make you quit. Why so? Because you enjoy it compared to regular Summoner, or just because it's not a vibe and you don't like it? Tell me more. Also, what the shit is this? I got this. I should sell this, shouldn't I? This esoteric gold piece. This coin dating back to the 5th Astral Era appears to have been miscast, for the design stamped upon its face is far from the standard. Its uncanny tendency to enrapture those who gaze upon it should make it easy enough to sell at any price. It's worth 300 grand. Is vendor trash for Gil? It is, more so than you know. I could tell you later on why that's funny to me. Ninja Red Mage and Summoner require over 30k total XP. Oh, the XP amount? The high XP? Yeah, no, it's ass. Dodge. Sí, bake, porque me llamo Gil. Me llamo Gil. In part. What am I even working on? Let's go check. Just when I am at 25 Fork Towers. Level 1, 1200 XP. Nice. Level 2, 6600 XP. That's quite a jump. Level 3, 9300 XP. Jesus. And level 4 is 11,000. Christ, that is a lot. I'm with you on board. I'm with you on board. I'm on board with you. Now it says Zara. Yeah, no. Zara and I have ran a few forked towers. Me llamo Jank. Jank. ¿Cómo estás? Mucho gusto. And Ninja mastered and Red Mage almost mastered. Very nice. Where am I? I'm gonna do it, but damn, this is pain. You know what? This is a safe space there. You can complain about it all you want. Because fuck those jobs. Some of those XP jobs. Hola, Franco. Hola, Rosa. I'm on the wrong class. I just want to check something real quick. I'm gonna pop out. And then ideally we can get ready for... Are you going in? Not right now. We still have to do our Unreal for the week. That's where you're going. I'm just checking something real quick. Now come back to the house, pick Brady up, and whoever else is there. If you want to teleport, be at the house. Yeah, so I guess I'm working on Ninja right now. I'm level 5, so that's almost done, so that'll be nice. One Fork Tower should finish that off with a little bit of extra stuff. And then I have Black Mage, which I hear is really good. Summoner. Oh, no, Summoner! Shit, level 1! Abort! Abort! That's it, I'm never going back into North Horde. I'm never going back in there. You can't make me. What's going on, Chris? You haven't had any souls drop? Yeah, it's one of those things that can be kind of a pain in the ass. I didn't have much difficulty, but I haven't been one and done. Except for Blue Mage. I got Blue Mage on my very first one. Hi, Brady. You're already in a party? Wait, did you all start a party without me? You all start the party without me? Is Max in the party? Damn, Max is already in another party. You get your mount speed. That is step 1. That does help you get to other stuff faster, like the fates and all that. Alright, so those two nerds are in a party together. Can I get an invite? Can I get a wee invite? Or, you know, I can invite you. It's because we partied up for PvP. Gotcha. Or I can invite you guys as well. Then you just forgot. Hey, are you guys... Nope, you're still in a party. Oh, hey, it's Cleo. Hi, Cleo. She's fucking dead in the corner. I can't believe Cleo did this to Cleo. Alright, I can invite Max. I can invite Brady. I can invite Cleo. I can invite Narshay. Nerds, late nerds at that. Alright, once Cleo joins, I will teleport us free of cost to Idleshire. I sent you an invite, Cleo. I hit the wrong button, can't even hear this. Invite sent, Cleo. How's it going though, Allie? Idleshire, let's go. Yes, so we are starting we're 30 minutes late. Again. I'm gonna have to have my people, that's Cashew, talk to Iggy's people, that's Pippi, and we're gonna hash out a new schedule. We're gonna hammer it out. We're gonna about to bully Karen's fucking do it. So late, what is this? Is what I would say if I knew you were late. I'm not late to streaming. We're late on the content producing. Also PvP Swift Action really is the way to go, by the way. Is that the one that lets you sprint super fast, or is that the one for something else? How's it going, Jarek? Hope you had a good weekend. Where's Rating Way? Oh, he's right there. My bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rating Way is 7. Then give you number 8, and Finny isn't here, so I didn't fuck it up. Yay! It's the one that lets you sprint really, really fast and makes you immune to CC. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it a lot. I can't relate solo, but I got a haircut today. I hope you enjoyed your haircut. And having waited 6 months, it's life-changing. Listen, I get what it... In fact, I would know more, because if I let my stubble grow, my scalp actually rebels and I start breaking out because it doesn't like that process. I am glad you got a haircut. I hope it feels slick and smooth and fantastic, and I love that for you. But listen, I get a literal haircut every other day. So I don't want to hear I don't want to hear it. Well, nothing grows there. The burn of scalps. Wow. Yeah, it does. Not as much as it used to, as it turns out. Not as much as it used to, as I found out last week. But you know, we're still there. That's even better because the less I have to shave, the better. If I could be completely listen, if I didn't have to shave every other goddamn day, that would be the best possible outcome. I am content to be bald for the rest of my life. In fact, if I had a time machine and I could go back, I would go back to the year my mom dragged us out of the barrio because there was too many bullets being shot in our general direction. In general, not because we're, you know, badasses or whatever. It's just it's unsafe. I would start shaving my head then. We young 15-year-old Solu. 16, yeah. Shaving it. Not gonna lie, playing Reaper, I completely forgot on guard was a button. Just out there doing Reaper things. Wait, where are my points wise? Exchange faux hollows. Oh, I could buy another mount. I could have made money this entire fucking week. No, not yet. My inner abacus says not yet. But yes, the sprinty action is hilarious. You just Benny Hill it the fuck out of there. Excuse me? Oh, it's pretty good. I went for the other one, which is the sort of the Temu version of the Ninja LB. That it's a big hit towards the end, and if you get a kill with it, it refreshes. That one's pretty good as well, but obviously for survivability, the zoomies button is undefeated. I like it. I haven't used it in a while just because if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna take as many of you with me as I can. As many as I can. What's this? This is another. That's Okina. That is not what I want. Oh wait, have I done my things for the week? Survivability just always felt better because the kits are already fleshed out for damage on DPS. Yeah. Yeah. It just gives me an extra button to kill machinists with. That's all. That dancer that's getting away from me, that bard that just hit me with 4 arrows in a row. What if I just punch? It also has a little bit of range on it. You don't have to be like right up in their business, so you can actually punch them from a little bit away. It's kind of nice. But the entire melee kit in PvP is really good. Like I have no complaints. I enjoy the actions of PvP. And also for those interested, probably doing some peek after this, after stream. Not on my stream because I end at the usual time, but likely going to some peek. I'll have to help me put the laundry away rather quickly and then come on down and see how far we can climb if folks are interested in climbing the mountain. But that is hours from now. Alright, what is this? Oh, Cleo doesn't have her mic in. Gotcha. Well, I'm just glad Cleo was able to log in. Okay. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what we do, what we get up to. This is eating, of course, into North Horn time, but we'll still get to horn with the homies. Working on that title, but we will be horning with the homies after this. I don't think anybody's in a super, what's it called? No one's chomping at the bit to get back to maps, so we'll get back to maps when and as we can. We're not getting anything new from maps, but I think people still want achievements. Yans, that sort of good stuff. Hola, Coda. Thank you. We will try our best to have some fun. Fun, not promised, but we'll try. It should be pretty straightforward. I've just been chugging along bit by bit in the horn. Yeah, I took yesterday off from the horn. It's been 2 weeks of almost non-stop horn, so I took yesterday off, played some EverQuest, had a little bit of fun, and then, yeah, we still got some more progress to do down here. We still have some more CEs to do. Ali, thank you for the raid. Oh my god. Everybody, before you run off, give me a second here. Go follow Ali. Today was your first day there. You want to see the continuation of the Endwalker MSQ. Ali, good job getting through the MSQ and the raids. She'll be back when she is able to. The follow button is right there. That'll tell you when she does go live next with more of that Endwalker post base 6.0 MSQ working. Yeah, I saw you doing the raids, and I also saw you doing the you got to see Estinian and his lack of any kind of awareness for money. The MSQ is pretty solid. Hopefully you love him so much. It's hilarious. I love that he's just a himbo. He has no sense of the economy of what things are worth. I'll take it. Yeah. Yeah, please go follow Ali. Again, streams mostly on the weekends, sometimes during the week as a bonus. But yeah, the button's right there. She's absolutely fantastic. You'll enjoy yourself. You enjoy her playthrough through the MSQ. Again, she still has 6.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5, and then all of Dawn Trail, and should be caught up in time for Evercold. So that should be very good times. Good to see you. Yeah, likewise. I was there lurking. I was like, yeah, Ali's live. So I was just lurking while handling some work stuff and all that kind of good stuff. But thank you for both the stream. Thank you for the raid. I'm in my own channel again, so I can close that. And again, I can't recommend Ali enough. She's a lot of fun. If you like yapping and you like hanging out and you like 14, you needn't anything else. We are waiting on one person to get our Unreals out for the week. We're down one person, but we're waiting on our other tank to show up. And then we'll go. We're just talking about the new field content. Obviously, I'm not going to go into the story for you'll get there soon, Ali. Looking forward to getting into the occult crescent with you. But yeah, Ali also does community nights, by the way. If you're ever looking to run content, I know Ali was running the Endwalker Savage iterations on stuff. I unfortunately can't really make it because it's right in the middle of when I'm doing things. So I don't really get a chance to come and help out, but I do support and cheer from the sidelines as I can. Gotta go, yeah, no, get that food out. Go take care of yourself. Streaming takes it out of you, so by all means, look after you. Thank you again for the raid. Everybody who came in, if you gotta look after yourselves, also look after yourselves. Thank you for raiding on over. That does help both of our channels, and I appreciate it. But make sure you look after you, especially if you've been sat there taking in that MSQ for a few hours. But as for ourselves, Sunday nights is our community night. We will be doing, like I said, our Unreal clears for the week. After Unreal, we're going to be going into the Forked Tower Magic, the newest raid that came out for the Opulent Crescent. It's pretty fun. I have ran it 25 times, so I'm halfway to the achievement there. I still have not gotten my platypus. You've seen people running around on this little guy over here. Ready. This is a mount in-game that you can buy off the market board if you want. But he is also purchasable and drops from the new Opulent Crescent raid. It only drops off of the last chest, or it's 500 tokens. You get 14 tokens per clear maximum. That's how you sit on it. That's just Brady vibing with his platypus. But yeah, no. Also, don't forget to do the summer event so you can get your giant plastic Moogle inflatable flotation device. This is also from the summer event that's going live right now. If you haven't done it yet, it starts in Limsa Lominsa. You pour it into Limsa, you go up to the what's it called? It starts with the letter A. The Aft Castle. Go to the Aft Castle. NPC's right there. It's at Lalafell. They send you over to Costa del Sol. And then it's a very short quest. You don't have to do a lot. There's some post-quest goodness where you can talk to certain NPCs. Okay, Max, you're showing off with your... Look at that poor thing. That thing is just... That thing is fighting for its life, dragging your ass around. That's also from This is not necessarily from the raid. This is from the chests in and around the, what's it called? Inoculum Crescent North Horn. You get the Twitch badge and cat as a giant floating bed. Yeah, well, as the cat badge is something else. That is a mount that you can get from the Mog Station. You can pay real life pesos to get the fat cat mount. I don't have it. I'm sure somebody around here has it. Not me though. Closest thing I can, you can get to a pelican. It's true. So far it's been a pelican. But maybe one day, Max, you'll get a pelican. Not today though. But yeah, so this is the Moogle. The Moogle is one of the core Final Fantasy creatures. And then this is what it looks like. And yes, it does fly. It makes Moogle sounds as you ride around on it. It's a summer event. There's there's a party ship that you go to. It does have slides. It has cannons. It has scantily clad individuals. It's got a lot going on. That's the cat I have, right? No, that is not a cat. That is a Moogle. This is the other cat badge. A Moogle is like a fantasy fae creature within thingy. Where's the fat cat? That's the other badge right here. Look at it! It's a little fat cat. You know, also, by the way, that's a demon. That's not a real cat. It's not a real cat. It's a demon found the body. We hope it found the corpse, and then inhabited it. Beta, is there a rescue button in EverQuest? Negative. You just jump a train of monsters on somebody's head. That is one way to do it. But yes, that is a Moogle. Moogles are not cats. Moogles are. This is a Moogle right here. Look at this. This is a little Moogle. Look at him. He's just a furry little guy floating about with his pom-pom. What's going on, Dova? Is this a flying cat? No, it's not. It's got bat wings and a little pom-pom. You got little hands. You got little hands. You got little grabby hands. They're musical. They can play instruments. Right, Moogle. Listen. Where is this? I remember the first time there was a Moogle in the MSQ. I just went and like, what the fuck is this shit? That would have been in, I mean, if you didn't start in Gridania, right? Then you would have, when do you see them? I guess it would have been somewhere in the 20s when you do go to Gridania and then have to fight Moogle Mog. I don't remember. I know like you come across the Sylphs. But those aren't Moogles. I guess the Moogles would be later on 30s? When you eventually go to and have to deal with that. What level is that trial? It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a hot minute. Let's see. The naval... No, wait. Moogle Mog is like post 2.0, isn't it? Yeah, Moogle Mog is definitely later on. Huh. Surely there are Moogles way before that. When you meet Biggs and Wedge... Oh, when they're over the... Yeah, you're right. When they're over to the side, right? When the Garleans are looking for them. I think that might be it. Bowl of Embers, hard... Thorn March. Yeah, Thorn March is right before Horror Eater, so yeah. I remember reading they delayed Leviathan because of the tsunami back then. Did they? I mean, was there overlap with that? Oh, that tastes still very hot. Damn. But yeah. This ain't it. I'll give it a few more minutes. And then I think I'm just gonna go. Ooh, no, I'm missing. Oh, that's an S rank elsewhere. Unfortunate. I mean, when did that happen? Let's see. Leviathan was what, 2.3, 2.2? So that would have been 2014. That was in 2000. The tsunami was in 2011. So I think there might have been, unless it was something else that had happened. Yeah, because that would have been, this game came out in beta for 2.0 in August of 2013. So yeah, and we got, back then we used to get patches every 3 months or so. So that would have been August, September, October, November. It's for 2.1, December, January, February, March. Yeah, that would have been sometime late. Leviathan was 2.3, Ram was 2.4, and Shiva was 2.5. When was Thorn March then? I mean, it's right there on the list, right? So it was somewhere right between those two. There goes a dragon neck. That sure was a fight. Supposed to be a boss 1.0 but got cancelled. Okay, that would make a lot more sense in regards to that, because again 2011 was when the tsunami happened. Wasn't time delayed too because of earthquakes in 1.0 or something? That I do not know. Maybe Thor March was 2.2, 2.1. All right, we have the technology for this. Let me get some. Let's see. Thorn March was released with, let's see, 2000. Yeah, 2.1. So that was 2013. Yeah. I've been conflating it with Leviathan instead of said to be with the tsunamis, of course. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it checks out. Time-wise, anyway, with that. Right, I can close this because I don't need this. I'm not going to be spawning any S ranks. I know at least 5 of you have YouTube accounts. You know what you must do. What do you mean, Judge Banks? That an S rank? No, they're doing an A rank hunt train. Last member is on their way. Got a lot of good Kingdom Hearts news. Yeah, so did we get anything else besides the, like, obviously we got the footage, we got the, like, a trailer, right? We got the late 27 release date for that. So Square Enix next year has Evercold patches, as well as 7 the third installment of 7, and then at the end of the year they're gonna have Kingdom Hearts 4. Hearts reveals were dope, big implications. I'm excited for it. I'm not gonna play it. I'm gonna watch Howie play it for sure. I've played every single Kingdom Hearts game except for 3, which I watched Howie play, and watching her play it, I enjoyed it. I thought it was fairly good. I just didn't like the ending for it, so I was like, nah. So I'm okay. I'm content to just watch Mimi stream it and play it there and absorb it through that. I am curious as to where it's gonna go, what it's gonna do. If they're going to end the Sora arc then and there, and then move on. So she didn't play it? Yeah, I mean, I liked it. I liked I've liked every Kingdom Hearts game, except for that one card game. But even that, I enjoyed the story of it. Like, I like what they did there. Slightly confusing to keep it all into the same sort of coherent story, because it does get very convoluted when they have put stuff everywhere, right? So I enjoyed them very much. Kingdom Hearts 2 is my favorite of the Kingdom Hearts series. Then I think it was Dream Drop Distance, the one with Aqua in it, was really good. What's going on, Jake? Also, what's going on, King? Come on in. I really like those games, but then seeing Kawi stream it and get through it all, the ending just put me off. I'm like, okay. I don't need to be edged by Nomura, and I'm not gonna go into this. I'm not gonna go into it, into spoilers. But I don't need Nomura to edge me any more than I already have. So it's not speaking to the quality of the games. It's not speaking to the quality of the writing or anything else like that. It's just speaking to that I'm old and tired and I can't anymore. So I'll observe it from as a viewer.
Don't worry, Solo. You'll also be getting another playthrough from me soon.
Yeah, wait, what are you gonna do? You gonna do the whole thing? Wrong button. Are you gonna do the whole thing, Max?
I have the first collection. I didn't know there was fucking 3 of them.
There's like 10 games. There's a lot of games.
They're all on sale, so I might see about grabbing the other ones, but I was planning on doing 1 and 2 and like the ones in between or whatever. Yeah. I don't know. I have no bearing on Kingdom Hearts.
This is Metal Gear Solid,
it's
and I'm here for the DS. That's fair.
Nostalgia factor, so I'm very excited.
I mean, they're really good games. I think 1 and 2 have sort of like a Mass Effect deal, where the first one at the time of release was like, oh my god, this is incredible. But then 2 comes out and it's like, okay, well, this is so much better than that. So if you've forgotten that sort of angle to it, then it'll be great. It'll be fun. I played all Kingdom Hearts games on OG hardware except for Kingdom Hearts 3.
Item and people complain.
I'm either complaining, I don't remember which ones are the right ones. It's just what I do.
Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, Cleo, Kingdom Hearts on critical mode is what I heard is what all the kids are doing these days. Kingdom Hearts is foreign to you too.
If you don't play it on standard, like who cares?
But yeah, yeah, I mean, see, I played all the Kingdom Hearts except for Kingdom Hearts 3. Same, I was disappointed with the end of 3. Yeah, like they had me. It's like, okay, no, bring it back, bring it back. And I get that that's fine for some folks. Some people are okay because they're chomping at the bit. I was ready to have that arc end and we move on to something else because I love those characters. Like, I genuinely enjoyed Kingdom Hearts a lot. A lot. I put the hours, hundreds of hours into all the games, but it's like, it's okay, and if it's not for me, then it's not for me. I can still enjoy it as a viewer and not as someone who plays the games. They're still gonna get our money, so it's still being supported. I don't got that dog in me anymore. Played them all on difficulties. I enjoy beginner and crit level 1 for different reasons. I just played on standard mode because I'm a weenie, and that's fine. I enjoyed it in that capacity. Well as Abe's.
I played through all of them for my nephew when he was like 4 and 5.
And now he's 25.
When I got to Kingdom Hearts 3, I traumatized him. Because if you know, you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're also weenie. You know, let's be weenies together, Allie.
Like 12 now.
Yeah, it's weird when at the D23 seeing Haley Joel Osment come out and he's this grizzled ass old man playing the voice of Sora. Love it for him. He is Sora to me, so it checks out.
I
But
was
yeah,
watching the live stream and I was like, oh my god, it's one of my favorite streamers. When when Graven walked out.
standard all day. Yeah, standard all day
He's
long.
bald.
Excuse me, who's bald?
Graven's bald. Riku's voice actor.
I'm on board with them. I'm also bald. I don't know if anybody noticed. You may not have noticed.
Also, I've been informed that I might like Chain of Memories, so I apologize to everyone who's going to watch me play it and enjoy it.
So the part of Chain of Memories that is off-putting isn't off-putting for the viewers. It's off-putting for the player because you have to deal with the system in there. It is technical enough that you might enjoy it, but it is going to come to a point where it's going to punch you in the face, and you'll be like, oh, okay, well, why though? And then you'll be like, that's just a card you're dealt, Max.
As I said, I'm a gambling man, Zolo. I got this.
Sure. Like, it's fine. Like, I got through most of it without any issues whatsoever. It's just there's a lot of why. Why? There's a damaging Kingdom Hearts 4.
That's a lot of games. I was just why? Why does this exist?
I think that's where I was coming from, Judge Banks. I just wanted them to be
like
happy.
Triple Triad.
It's been how many games? 3 main games.
And the one from 9.
And then like 3 DS games, right? I just want these sweet babies that I've been playing the game for how many years at that point to just be happy. It's like, nope. Let's serve up some more. How about some more despair? How about some more angst? What if we crank that up? And I'm like, okay, that's fine. Crank it. You know what? Crank it if you want. However, not for me. So was the first Kingdom Hearts game you played. I liked the numbered card systems, but I hate the RNG when it comes. Yes. Yeah, the RNG-ness of it was a little on the excessive side of things. And it sucks because Chain of Memory is actually very important as it turns out between 1 and 2. As it turns out, it's very important to the core story. But like I said, I'm not mad. I'm not bitter about it. I'm content to watch streamers stream it. The only streamer I know that would stream it are Mimi and Smooshy. And so Mimi is like clockwork like I am about streaming, so she'd be there. And I'll watch that. And then I can watch Smoosher do it on critical mode. But yeah, like I said, I'm very happy that they've announced it. I'm glad that it hasn't been, I forget the word, ESL. That it's been chucked to the side. Right, you're going to refrain from terrible life choices. Get that rest, Jurek. Hopefully we'll see you around tomorrow or on Tuesday at Psyche's. We're going to go to bed before it becomes technically Monday. Rest well, homie. It was good to see you. Thank you for swinging on by. We're still waiting on our 8th. XIV had no critical mode when it originally came out, so I opted for a level 1
speaking of video games,
mode.
I have my next 2 stream games.
What are they?
Do you want to hear? Tactics and then Signalis.
Tactics, incredible. I look forward to the memes. Signalis is just a beautiful game.
Line.
What?
So, you can turn on the chicken voice line now, right? To have it play all the time.
Yeah, you can actually turn the voices on at all times, always, so that way you always get them. It's pretty great. Back when I played it, I didn't have that option. Hola, Zara. Oh, Zara? Hola, Zemri.
Yeah.
So was I even alive when you played it?
It came out. We're talking about the original. The original was 99, 98.
Holy shit.
Oh my
I
god.
might not have been.
Can I kick him out of my group? I kick him out of my group, but we're already down 1 fucking person, so being down 2 people wouldn't be good. Would not be operative. But yeah, hola Zemri, welcome on in. I'll be causing my usual trouble all week, no doubt. I'm looking forward to it.
I have all my friends from all corners of the world coming into my DMs being like, who's this character with the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailers? And I'm just like, oh yeah, that's that person.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, who?
Whomst?
Because I'm a walking lore book for Kingdom Hearts.
Mm-hmm. And Evangelion, we still need to go over that before 8.1. I used to be in
Add it to the Sunday lineup.
Yeah, well, at some point. Or we're too busy in Silo right now. Every Kingdom Hearts entry is important, no exceptions. I agree. They're all integral.
Unfortunately, a Star Wars repository, and I hate it. Fuck Star Wars.
Why? There are aspects of it that are very, very good.
I wish Star Wars was different because I like the aspects of it that aren't really shown.
Would it be better if they had Andor levels of writing for everything else?
Yeah. But I mean,
the world is great, I agree, but the writing isn't always great. But I don't think it's always been in the greatest hands either, so what can you do?
I just kind of miss the skeevy, like, bounty hunter, like, Mos Eisley kind of vibe, you know?
No, I'm a Jedi girly. I love everything Jedi. Give me more laser swords. Whoosh, whoosh. It's true.
Still, Finny literally asked me, like, 20 minutes ago, like, who are the little guys who, like grab scrap? And I'm like, you mean the Jawas?
I love the little dudes in, what's it called, SWTOR. They're just little guys. You can't trust them for anything. Those little dudes will just never turn your back on a Jawa.
My favorite was in one of the original Battlefront games, where you could play as the Jawas in one of the alternate game modes.
You actually play as one? That's hilarious.
I think it was Battlefront 2, the original one.
But yeah, no, I agree. Every Sun Kingdom.
You had that, and then you had the Heroes and Villains mode, which was the best one ever.
There isn't really.
But yeah, what was it called?
I never played.
There was
Battlefront.
There was, so it depended on the map you went onto, but there was like essentially like wildlife versus like a different team, you know. So it was like Ewoks versus like stormtroopers on Endor. Was like the big ice monsters in the Hoth versus the rebels.
Gotcha.
Or whatever. And then the Tatooine one was Jawas versus stormtroopers, I think. And then Naboo was Gungans versus droids.
Of course.
So you could play as a Gungan.
But why would you? I'm sure there was plenty of reasons to.
They were actually really fucking OP in the first game.
They'd have to
in the
be.
First Battlefront. Because they had like these like grenade slingshots basically.
Well, the Empire really were a bunch
and
of frauds
I think in the
for
first
doing
game,
like that.
if you friendly fired, it didn't lose a ticket. So you would just fucking start throwing like grenades everywhere.
They kind of
and
were.
Even if you killed your own friend, it didn't matter because you just scorched earth it, and you'd win.
Star Wars Racer game, is it not? No, I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Is it this year? I think it's this year, right? It looks very good.
Anyway, play the Star Wars games. Star Wars games are great.
I mean, you're talking about the Cal ones, absolutely.
There was also a, I don't know if anyone knew this, there's actually an Age of Empires clone that I used to play quite a lot. It's literally just Age of Empires 2, but Star Wars.
Oh, so just put a Star Wars skin over it?
Yeah.
That's pretty neat. That and SWTOR, because SWTOR deserves its place in the pantheon of MMOs and all that, because it was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Rogue Squadron is the best Star Wars game.
Galaxies?
I don't think I ever played that, Corey.
I don't know which. I don't know. There was one Star Wars MMO I played, but I don't remember which one it was.
There's a Star Wars XCOM game coming out. I would love to see you solo rage it. Does it have the same traditional XCOM level of RNG, of nonsense and BS? Yeah, but it's BS to try and play now since it was in 64.
0% chance to hit.
I mean, Final Fantasy 14 Gathering has trained before this. No idea, it's not out yet. Gotcha. I could have just gone and ate dinner if I knew it would be this late. I'm sorry, man. I wish I'd known as well. I'm sorry. Trust me, I'm not happy right now.
I tried Lancer earlier, and I got the 2 Mara Tectobites, and one of them fucking slipped.
Uh-oh. But it won't happen again, Franco. Want to catch Ruby Dragon with me? Ruby Dragon? The dragon of the Ruby Sea? You know, I one-shot that one, and I don't think I'm ever going to go back to it, because I don't want to suffer the suffering that people have suffered to try and catch the ruby dragon. I am content to not revisit that in any capacity. I only need 3 more big fish for the entire game. I am to the point where we are almost there. The end is nigh, and then it's like see you. I mean, it's not see you in Evercold because I still have a bunch of other things, but this is where the achievement stands for me. This is the final one, Angler Eternal, that's a pretty good title. Yeah, they can finally play the game. No, it's back to grinding in the tower lake. There's no playing the game yet. But yeah, I'll get Angler Eternal, which also gets you of the golden scales, which is the ultimate one for catching the previous big fish achievements. So that's pretty nice. So you get this one because I already completed that. And leaves, and son of a bitch leaves. No, I'm not capped yet, but I also have to do those. But yeah, it's the guild hests. I still have to do Ishgarden restoration fishing, so that's still there. Look at this shit lake. I need 500,000 points. I have 200,000. There's a slight discrepancy. Guess you better go faster. Guess I better go at all because I haven't set foot in. There's a problem. This was done in 2016. That was 2016. I haven't gone back since. Fuck that noise. 2017? 2016. I still have to do... That's just more Ishgarden resto bullshit. This is the easy stuff to do. This is relatively straightforward, so these are easy to do, but yes. These are more difficult because... I mean, I have to tell you this. Like, these are the fishy boat. Corey is going on a journey of pain. Pain and suffering. I promise you love yourself. Saying that's what I keep telling people whenever they tell me to love myself. But I have to finish these, and these are literally just one fish. That's all. It's just I'm one fish. I have to capture the big fish for that route, and then I'll be done with all of this. This is obviously cumulative. This takes a long time, but I'm at 1.7 million. Usually, if you have a terrible boat, it's somewhere between 3,000 and 5,000 points. If you have a good boat, you get to 25,000 points. So, you know, that's a matter of putting in work for that. Of course, the title is World Class Troller. Thank you very much for that streak, Raven. Thank you for that big 350. Thank you. Hopefully you're doing well, Raven. Still have to get this for the Ruby route, so I still have a fair bit of fish work to do. These I have no hope of doing because these require you to go into a group setting with a specific mission. The way that people do this is they go into their duty finder, set their language to like Japanese or something, so that way only people that are specifically looking for this will get on that boat, and you won't get clumped into a boat with standard English speaking, which is one of the filters that's on here. If you didn't know, right here. So if you flip this off, that way that you can only go in with somebody that has that, and then the game will force you into an instance with that. So that means that you are working it specifically the way you need to work it, and that is for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of these. Yeah. This is no big deal. This is 500,000 points for the new thing. I'm already at like, I'm very close to this. This is very easy to do if you just hang out. The rewards for the new moon are fantastic. So both of these easy mode to do. You just show up, get the same things over and over, and then you crank it out. How much time do I need to play this game a day? I only have like 30 minutes free time a day. So if it depends on what your end goal is. If you just want to enjoy the story, I would recommend you can pick up the trial. It's free. You have up to level 80, with the 3 expansions included. The story carries you through everything XP wise. You'll never have to level anything else up. You can level up one class if your time is that tight. And if you eventually get more time, you can branch off to other classes and play other things. But it would take you a while to get through the game, if I'm being honest. There is a lot of story there. The entire base game is we're talking probably 100 plus hours for the totality of the MSQ. If you're not doing other stuff like the other tertiary stuff like PvP and blah blah blah. If you're playing on North American time on North American servers, you'll queue in rather quickly to your dungeons and all that sort of stuff, so you don't have to worry too much about that. But by and large, it would probably take you a while to get through it, but I think it is still worth doing. It's done a quest at a time, so you can take one quest, absorb some of the story, and if that's all you got, then that's all you got. Then you can just come back next time and do more of the story a bit at a time. But yeah, it's a heavily story-based MMO. The story is the feature point. That's not to say that the rest of the game is not very good, because the rest of the game is fantastic. The rating is pretty great. Dungeons are pretty formulaic, as is the standard case for any modern MMO that follows a holy trinity of tank, healer, ESL, and DPS. So it can take you a while. But I think the journey alone is worth it. It's probably the best Final Fantasy story told when you consider the entirety.
37 months. That's a lot of tacos.
It is. That's like 3+ years of tacos. Thank you very much, Breezy. Thank you for the resub. Thank you for the 38 months. Let me vote for our cooking stream. Do we just want to go clear it out once and be done with this? Because Bowmage is right there. We can just grab him and go. I would need somebody else to tank.
I don't have the tanking ability where I would, and I am all for it.
Raiden Way is ready to go. Yeah, Raiden Way and Max.
I'm just here for whatever, man.
Yeah. But thank you very much, Breezy. I hope you've been well, dude. Hopefully everything is going as well as it can. And I very much appreciate that that resub. How's it going? We're about to go in. We're about to go in and do it up. But yeah, it's not too bad. It's just unreal. We've been doing this pretty steadily for a while now.
Just shy of following 9 Virginies.
Hola Pachinko, thank you for the prime. Thank you. Listen, you're almost there to the 3 years as well. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for using the prime. You get 1 prime a month and you chose me. So appreciate that. Thank you. Let me know if you'd like to go for our cooking stream as well. It's !toppings. That'll bring up the list of what we're doing in September. We do 1 cooking stream a month here. It is usually voted on by chat, be it one thing or the other. And so far, fried foods is winning, which means some fried tacos, a little bit of this. We don't make the get baked. Wait, yeah, we do a variety of things when it comes to our menu for the month. Usually we vote based on themes, and then from there I drop a menu, and then every single month, despite what chat will say, I finish every single recipe that I come up with. Yes, absolutely. Never once not finished. Let me know when you're good to go, Bowmage. Your Discord? No, it's my Discord. Sorry about that. It was me.
Solo, nobody's in the Discord. We're just voices in your head.
Damn. Normally the voices in my head are way more negative than the ones that are talking right now.
Bold.
Damn. Okay. Yeah. No, it is the voices in my head. Jesus. Wait, are the voices in my head also bald, or do they have nice hair?
Caliente.
The Deceiver.
The Deceiver. Gio, thank you very
That
much
can
for that. Please no, one of us has to remain with nice hair. But thank you very much, Gio. Thank you for that prime as well. Welcome on back. Let me know what you would like to vote for on top of everything else that we've got going on. Thank you, Gio. I hope your Sunday treated you well. Hopefully work wasn't too bad. Baked, all right. Baked making the comeback. Baked. I mean, we do have a fair bit of time until we're what's it called, doing it. The cooking stream should be on. Let's see. It's probably gonna be on the 7th of September. So plenty of time. See what happens. See how it goes. See what it do. But once Bowmage is ready here and done with the call, we'll get going. But yeah, we should crank out at least 2 of our Unreals here shortly, and then get going. Okay, this guy, yeah, but again, you haven't done it yet. This is the mount from the summer event. Gotta go to North Shay's fucking dead. Gotta go to Limsa for it. They send you up to Costa del Sol. There's a party boat. There's stuff to do. It makes Moogle noise. It does make Moogle noises. That was a very nice touch. I didn't actually expect that. For it to do the little Moogle sounds as you fly around. There's a French lady who keeps popping up on my Insta Reels. She's so extra, but she's always showing ways to eat it. Could she eat a year-old baguette though, Corey? Can she, in all her mastery of the baguette, bring this one around? There was the end of the festival strike, a cleanup, a couple of weeks off, then back into post-maintenance time. Gotcha. Hopefully it isn't too bad, but also, you know, hooray for work. Damn, where'd North Shore go? Cleo out here showing off the car. With all due respect, whatever that is you have is no longer a baguette.
What could hide the body?
Actually, it really does. It's kind of, there's barely a... There's a short weapon on the side. Okay, beta. Alright, beta. Baguette, it is metamorphed into something beyond mere baguette. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. As a heads up to friends, we are going to be getting ads going here in about a minute. We run pre-roll. We run ads at the top of the hour. It's 3 minutes of ads. It kills pre-roll ads. I don't get much of anything out of it. It's just how we do it. So that way pre-roll ads aren't really a thing. You showed up and you get hit with ads. That's because of how we work the system currently. It's not ideal, but it is how we work it. Thank you for your patience. And you won't miss much outside of me eating a tank buster or two. You got us, Narshay? For the callouts.
Oh, yes, sir.
Which side do you want, Franco? All right, take note of your positions. This is obviously for the totality of the things. So go to your sides for your stuff. We literally just went in. We've been sat here for, yeah. All right, let's pop food. I remember I had a paladin. Oh, well. Fuck it, not like that apparently.
The image.
Damage indeed.
Feathers incoming.
I'm going to the left. I am not on the right hand side like I normally go. I'm the left. Don't fuck it up.
Knockback.
Yeah, this is the current Unreal. It's sort of like an extreme title. Trial. In difficulty.
Look
It's
back
not
for
too bad.
icicles.
Icicles coming up behind us. Right there. Don't
Lean.
get hit by that.
Tail.
Tail.
Spread out. Stay out of the water. Heart. Out of the middle for the fisting.
We're gonna have a tank
Aquamarine.
buster here soon.
And more deposit.
Back in the water.
Get in the water. You do not have to stack. Icicle lean.
Icicle lean? Got the wrong one. No time there.
Tail marker. This is for DPS.
Lightning. Spread it out.
Spread out. Tail incoming. Tail.
Tail time. Alright, so we're gonna focus up a little bit while we get this
Heart, tank, healer, tether.
oh, made that to
Go.
time.
Earth shakers. Akrai, solo tank buster.
Alright, what do we got here?
Healer tethers. Incoming healer adds.
Alright, so there's gonna be a tank mechanic here soon. Two tank mechanics. One of them is who gets the green tether over their head. It's not quite here yet, but it's coming up soon. It's on the main tank. So Frankie gets to take that back.
Tether. Or tail, I'm sorry. Tail on the back. And get ready for Captain Planet Mechanic.
That means tank buster,
Icicles, look back.
everything being thrown at us. Oh, we're fine here.
Akamorn. We're gonna knock back after the first hit.
We're almost there.
DPS feathers. Go.
We did it!
And Mavis Beacon.
No, I didn't pop my big head! Unfortunate.
Oh, Lodi Shitiger.
Guess what I just got from the tower? You got the platypus? Nice, babe. Congratulations. That, are you gonna keep it or are you gonna sell it? Here goes the good music. Well, the very good music. The music's good, but this song right here is... You already used it? Nice. No, that's a pretty big get, though. Congratulations.
Get knocked up. I said what I said.
Hola, Finny.
That one's for you, baby.
Try my best.
No, Max, no!
Craig.
The M stands for Max.
Jesus Christ.
Back to the edge. Get ready to spread.
Well, I don't have any closeness, unfortunately, so we'll see what we can do here. Alright, I don't have anything, so that's cool. That's good for me. I'm gonna pop that because I don't need to take damage. I don't have to.
I popped my wings too early, so I might need a different mitt.
Okay.
Alright, wings. I've got wings. Let's pump those. Fish ground for 40 wasn't so long. It is a bit of a grind. Like, how far are you along me, buddy?
Get knocked back, and you will have zero.
What level are you at now? Alright, here we go. Big Dragon Hours. You hit 33 today? Yesterday you finished your relic. Yeah, I remember you saying that, Cowies. That's good shit, finishing your relic. Alright, Tank Buster, going out.
Get ready to spread. Go. Come back in.
We are staying still. Turn this way! Nice, I got it! I made it look away! I did the thing! I did the thing! Finally, Jesus.
More tank stuff. Healer ads.
Gun Diversity. Everybody declare Northhorn and Fork Tower closed, like how they shut down Jurassic Park World. Life will have to find a way somewhere else. Why so? Why are you shutting down my fun, Varsity? Why you out here trying to police me, dude? Just because you're like Phantom level 3 or something. How's it going, Varsity? Alright, we might avoid this next tank buster. Yep, we did it. We have to pop it up here. There we go. Right wing first. Actually, I'm on the wrong one. That's fine. Just have time to make it up. Switch over. Do DPS. That one's most of the way dead. Good stuff. And this is a rage. You gotta kill it before it finishes the cast. Otherwise, bad things happen. %. Hit 13 today. Yeah, so I mean, you are most of the way there, so it's not too bad. But I do get that it do be grind. And then at 40, it's just access to the tower, right? Alright, let's see what we have here. Barbie jump scare. Let's see what we got here.
Beta, beta, bata, beta, beta, both.
No, North Horn will remain open for all future Hornage participants.
Let's see what we got here. Playful Halls. Thank you for the biddies, Iggy. What pattern do we have? Let's see. Let's see on the side there. This is B down. I'll be quick about this because I've already wasted people's time. That's right there. That's right there. So this is the worst one possible because of so many different spots where it could be. Not there. There it is. All right. That's already telling that us get points again a second time. Unfortunately, there are two different patterns for this one, so kind of sucks for me. So it can't be that one because that one would have had a box there. That's not there. So we can go here. Nope. Here. Oh, that's where the chest is. Okay, I have 2 points, so I can't get anything else. So that means that it is the other pattern. So it's either here. Here. There's two other spots, like right there and right there.
We banned
right
Varsity.
Son of a bitch. Why so?
Jurassic Park 3 was good.
Which one was that?
No, one of the Spinosaurus.
I don't remember my dinosaur. I remember the people. Was that the ones where they bamboozled the guy into coming back and they were just here to rescue somebody's kids?
Yes.
That was pretty good. Like the end was a little like Final Fantasy VIII ending where it just sort of went off the fucking rails, but I enjoyed it. Did I hear grind? We grinding. Speaking of Phantom Liberties, gonna need them to chill the fuck out with my hard decision and emotional trauma. Yeah, sure, Varsity. It's only gonna get easier from this point on. It's true. Dino compression, the very same.
Also, it had the Spinosaurus, so...
Which one's the Spinosaurus?
The one with the big fucking spine.
I mean, it's kind of in the name.
Okay, but they all have big spines.
You have a big spine.
I kind of do, yeah. It's the weakest of the original 3. I mean, aren't there like 10 movies? Can we really say, like, can we really limit them to X amounts of...
Sorry, but The Lost World is the weakest one. I'm not taking any arguments.
Damn. I didn't know there were such strong opinions about Jurassic Park. You know what I remember about Jurassic Park? This is probably before you and Varsity were born. I remember there being news articles in the newspaper about how good the CGI was, and we'd never seen anything like it before. And how it had broken through to a technological level unseen before that movie. And it was just that scene where the Bronts are grazing at the opening.
And now we use computers to make it so that dogs shoot water at old people across the room. And babies dance.
And babies dance.
Run away.
It's true. Very important. Never has a movie made people more scared of a ring toad.
Undiagnosed, it's pretty much a given I'd be into dinosaurs in Jurassic Park.
right, Max, give me a thesis on the newer Jurassic Park films. Are they any good?
No. Not to say that, you know, the old ones are always better, because The Lost World exists, but they're just not very interesting because they're just trying to be blockbusters instead of
Others incoming.
actually interesting things.
Go.
But what about the accuracy of, you know, being a hacker and all that? Like, was it true to what Linux makes? Listen, you can't boil that movie down to one scene, but it is kind of fun. Alright, ice behind us.
Look back for our cycle. Lean.
They're bad but enjoyable.
Fail.
I still need to watch the ones with Scarlett Johansson in them. Not because
Spread
of
out,
Scarlett
stay out of the
Johansson,
water.
but because that's the only reference point that I have for the new movies.
Out of the middle, getting fisted. Also,
You know what sucks about the one with Jonathan Bailey? Is it's very boring. It's the same
Yeah.
movie, just again.
That's unfortunate. That's not
Sophomore.
come from a dino flick like that. It has to be fun at the very least, right?
It just doesn't do anything different.
Alright.
I was so excited for like the big
Out of
bad
the water,
dino in
spread
that.
out.
For the big bad dino in that
Icicle
or
lane.
something, and then he didn't.
Uh-oh. You expect Jonathan Bailey to come out as the big bad dino. 'Cause that would have at least been funny.
He was a fucking nerd.
Tail. Spread out. Out of north.
Alright, let's go.
DPS tail.
That's why you win. It's not great. No, that's unfortunate. I mean, it's on Prime, so it's not like it cost me anything to watch it.
Thank you.
But
Go. Shaker.
maybe if it's just good audio. That's all I need sometimes when I'm in like crafting or gathering hell.
Popcorn solo.
I just need good audio.
Healer tether.
Alright, tank stuff soon. Gotta focus up on that.
Healer ads incoming.
Alright, no, got Franco again.
Tail marker. Tail down. Heart kitchen sink. Look for icicle. Akai.
Oh, it didn't eat my cooldown. It didn't let me do my thing.
I
Alright, just want to come on. The Chris Pratt ones are good. Way to kill a couple of those. I think we watched the first one of those Jurassic Park films, but then we just sort of fell off. We went to the theater for that one, I believe, because Mimi fucking loves. She's been sat there watching shark stuff all week long. She's learning about prehistoric sharks right now. It's very important to her. So, listen, prehistoric trucks are just a segue to dinosaurs anyway, so went there for that one, but then like it was all right. Wouldn't necessarily go watch anything Chris Pratt's in, but yeah, no.
Back to the edge. Get ready to spread. And go if you need to.
I'll be over here. There we go. Plenty of room for our shade to move into. Oh, oopsies, sitting that. Nope, we're fine, okay. The Little Jurassic World was a truer summer movie, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. No, I mean, summer movie is meant to be just, whenever I hear summer movie as a phrase, I just hear big, blockbuster, fun flick, 2 hours, turn brain off, go have fun, right? Be entertained. If a big summer flick isn't entertaining you, then it's failed as for what it's supposed to be. So there's nothing that's kind of like, maybe to enjoy a drink and snack and then kind of move on from afterwards. Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily go to those kinds of movies expecting, you know, E33 levels of cinema.
Next step. Ready to spread.
Uh-oh.
Again.
Bring it back to the middle. I don't know why he's at a weird angle. He just is. Oh.
Fading and moving. Ooh. Under. Out. Tank step.
Ouch.
Healer ad.
Hello, Wolfie. How's it going, Wolfie? Good evening. Alright, can we get it down before... the next tank buster? Yeah, it's kind of close.
Tank step.
Alright, that's a little close, that's fine. The right wing dies first again. Oh, okay, well, both of them did. Never mind. It doesn't matter as long as he dies. You got the DPS for it. Okay. Left a commander on the board. Let's see what we do this time. Let's see your patterns. So if you haven't done this before, these are essentially scouted out. We know where every single thing is. Obviously, you still have to do some guesswork here, but by and large, we can tell where everything is. So that's the chest right there. That's nice. That doesn't tell us. So the chest being there means that the retelling is right here. So that means that we can. Well, let me find out which one this is. I got ahead of myself. This is A up. Amateur callouts is always Narsha's got good callouts. I agree. So the chest is right there. Bottom left corner. That means that this is that one. All right. So commander is either here, here, or here. No commander. It's a bust. Because of because of what the time is. Do we want to call it there and just go into other stuff? How are people feeling?
I can't do another one.
You can't?
Cannot.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll just call it there. And we'll come back next week. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for your patience. I'm sorry. Apologies for wasting your time. We'll get back to it. And yeah, I'll probably go into North Horn shortly.
Get food, but I'll be down to Northhorn once
All
I'm
right.
back.
Just let me know
Yeah,
when
like
you're
an
ready.
hour-ish.
You guys, let me know. I'll pop out for you guys. Okay, bye. Alright, this is my Discord. This is not your Discord. This is my Discord. This is not your Discord. I just hung up from a Discord call. You did not mysteriously leave a Discord call that you were not in to begin with. Alright. We'll do that. You're welcome, Bumage. Yeah. I do appreciate it, Marsha. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, North Horn. If you want a North Horn now, we can go. I mean, I'm gonna go in. If people want to come in with me, though, you're welcome to do so. We'll be going in to ideally do the raid and all that sort of good stuff. Actually, I should probably do a PvP first. Yeah, I'll do PvP first. One of my characters is near finishing the pass, and I haven't done it because North Horn has taken all my time. You can go in. I just can't do raid. That's fine. We can. I mean, the raid's like 20-25 minutes, so I need level, so I'll just leech that. Yeah, I can do North Horn at exactly 7:57 p.m. Eastern. Noted. Noted, Corey. Fingers crossed. Best of luck. Corey caught salad. That'll PvP, okay. Corey caught salad, one of the biggest, worst fish in the fucking game. It's not bad because it's a difficult catch. It is, you can catch a secondary big fish instead of the actual big fish that you want. But you get 90 seconds, like every week or two, to try and catch this fish. And if you don't catch it, sometimes there's some relapse within a small time frame, but it is, by and large, one of the worst fish. 90 seconds, once a week. Good luck. It's pretty bad. It's not what I would call ideal, but getting it done sucks. So good job, Corey. On top of a couple of other big fish. Hello, Lemon. Hi from Toronto. Hello. I hope you're traveling with nice and free of any hecticness, Lemon. How goes being in ye old stomping grounds? Probably lost your streak, but oh well, it's okay. You know what? I knew that if you could be here, Lemon, you would have been here. And that means more than anything Twitch could do. Room for two, front lines, if you want to go throw hands. Hey, where's Cleo at? Fuck, I'm not in FC with her. I can't harass her. Alright, let's drag Cleo along. Streaking your heart, streaking our hearts. Where it matters the most. What am I bringing along for this? Machinist is, right, doing that thing. So I guess I could be doing literally... Gotta finish that pass. I guess I'll go for a samurai. Getting your package ready right now. Nice. I appreciate that. But yeah, hopefully, post office tomorrow morning. Gotcha. Hopefully it's not too bad. Getting to be back in your old stomping grounds, getting to revisit. I don't know how you get the same thing that I do. I've only been back I've left Los Angeles in 2003. And every time I go back, I'm just like, damn, I miss this. Thank you for that streak, Wolfie. Thank you for the 350 big ol' streak. Appreciate you, homie. Thank you. But yeah, hopefully it's nice. Hopefully you're getting the goods that you think you can only get in that part of Canada. I feel nostalgia for it now. It doesn't feel like home. So many things have changed here. Yeah, I get that. I definitely understand that. I would like the thing I do is whenever I feel nostalgic for Southern California, I'll just go on Google Maps and look around and it's like, damn, they really did gentrify the barrio. What if, hear me out, what if condos, as far as I can see, especially in your damn, absolutely about it. What if condominiums everywhere? You got your Canada exclusive snacks? Hell yeah. That's the good shit. I have to go back out for Costco tomorrow because I forgot to get 2 things. So got to go back out there, get that stuff. Speaking of those Canada exclusives, Kirkland brand recycle bags. But yeah, no, I'm glad you traveled safely. Hopefully there were no issues getting across to and fro. Obviously you haven't gone back yet, but you know when you do. It's better now because of the reroll mechanic, but that 60 seconds goes by quick. It does. It does. Thankfully, Corey, I never had the issue where I brought up the other fish instead of salad, so I never had the heart attack and sheer and utter disappointment of getting that 3 exclamation mark pull and then getting that other fish. It could have been worse, so I'll take it. I was prepping a fish late and you caught it. Nice! Which one did you get? No, listen. Those here's the real reason. Let me give you the truth. The escándalo, the big news for big fish. It's like a drug. The high that you get from actually catching that big fish that's been taking you weeks to get for. Some of this prep that takes, half an hour prep of getting the right things, getting your GP back, setting it all up and actually having it go off. It's one of those sort of super classic MMO moments of putting in work and then getting the payoff in a very visual form, because it makes a very specific sound, you get a very specific visual, and then getting the fish itself is like, haha. And then you're brought back to modern day MMOs where you can't do shit with the fish. There's very few big fish you can actually put into tanks because they would have to create the art asset, animate it, and then make it so that it can live inside your fish tank. I'll see. I was prepping. I also had the mooch fish for Ronca, the serpent slip. Damn. The crocodile, the priest of whatever it's called. Game's dead. Feels that way. We're just not in the loop. My Hail Mary mooches are your purest form of grade A narcotics. Yeah. And so this, unfortunately, Corey, I don't want to bring you down, but once you're caught up to a certain point, and it's just like when I finished all the Dawn Trail, every single big fish in the game, and I was still waiting for the last patch to come out. I was like, well, what do I do now? Well, what am I supposed to do? This has been a 2-month journey of, on the clock at this set hour, I can accomplish this long-term goal. And then it was like, the void, please take me. Shallotath, take me. I'm putting the effort to get the damned Ronique bitcher. They can make the fucking asset. You know what? I'm not mad at that. It would be nice, considering the level of effort required for some of these. Which is why salad is bad, but it's not bad in the terms of bitcher. There's a new fish called the bircher. You have to mooch a specific kind of trout. There's 4 2 exclamation mark fish in that pool, by the way. There's 1 exclamation mark, 4 2 exclamation marks. You need to catch one of those 4, so that way you can mooch it into the Tekatoa, which is another big fish. It's also difficult and rare to get. And then once you catch that, I call it TikTok. Once you catch TikTok, you're supposed to mooch that one into the new big fish. You get, I think, 6 minutes to do it. So it's 10 minutes for TikTok. So you have a 7-minute differential there where you can catch as many TikToks as you can. And then use Spareful Hand to put them into storage. So that way when the window actually comes up for the Bircher, you can then capture that. But of course you have to capture the first big fish first. So they doubled down on the absolute dejection and disappointment of failing to catch the first big fish, and if you get past that hurdle, you then get the second level of disappointment by not catching the second big fish. It is one of the last 3 fish that I need in the game. That's it. That's all I need. I just need 3 fish in the entire game and I'll be sorted. I'll be done. I'll be good to go. I'll be complete. But man, is it going to be... So it's basically your love life. Got it. Damn. It is. It's a journey. It sure is something. What if big fish but bigger? Yeah. What if you use big fish to catch even bigger fish? What am I talking about? My thing is, Tukatoa can be put in the aquarium, but you need that to catch the bitcher. I call him the bitcher because every time I look at the word, it just reminds me of the word bitcher, and it's just the things you come up with in the pits of deep end of big fishing. All right, the fight's gonna be over here. It's gonna suck. Calling it now. We're gonna go here. We're gonna fight blue. Red's gonna come up through here, capture this, and come up here and pinch us. Here they come. Okay. Well, we pushed blue all the way back, so that's good. I'm more concerned about red and what they're gonna do, because they now have free range because our people are pushing way too hard in there. Everything about big fishing is the nicknames to come up with to put these things back in their place. The Bitcher, Nerdy Door, Pancake, yeah, Salad. Okay, I'm sorry, Bard. Okay, okay. Hit every button. I respect it. Listen, when you're caught in the heat of battle, you just want to go in there and... That poor Bard. They barded too greedily, too deeply. Alright, so... Red seems to be right here, because we have some folks giving them static. They're not going to contest this. Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with that. This is not a good angle of engagement, though. Let's drop in over here. That A rank is, unless some nonsense happens. I mean, by all rights, we should go there and pinch red. Okay, well. A red pinch? Let's go. Pincha red. Let's go. Oh, they're all... Oh, my LB! Man, they are... This is prime LB right here. No, that's fine. I don't sit on my LB too much because that's a bad thing. You do want to use it because The longer you sit on it, the longer you. You could be regenerating a new LB. All right, let's see what we got here. Yeah. Ooh, they mad. Alright, let's heal up. I should have died for that. I think probably Cleo and the Scholar saved my ass there. Hey, can I kill this warrior here? I can't do shit. Thank you, whoever did that. Appreciate that. Hola Smoothie. Wait, what are we talking about again? I don't sit on my LB because it's just kind of pointy and uncomfortable. Tell me more about your LB. Hey. Oh, you guys wanna, okay. I will solo LB a bitch, I don't care. Don't put it past me. Alright, so we got that A rank there, that's good. Let's make sure we get this B rank up here. No pinch, only lick. What if both? It's frontlines, Wolfie, everything goes. What if? How's it going this movie? I hope you had a good weekend. I'm missing frontlines because of Unreal. Yeah. We are... Things are a bit fucky. Let's catch up over here. That's an A rank up there, though. Listen, I appreciate going hard on Maelstrom there, but we've got to play the points as well. That's 2 A ranks. We can't give them up. Like, listen, blue can have that. That doesn't even matter. Let blue do what blue do. We can't let red have this. Is the bigger point. Get forked. We're about to fork it up, Gio. Everything. Get at the shank. Alright, we got this. Nice. Okay, that was good. Picked up 1 kill. Well, okay. Apparently we're staying here. Denmo, dude, thank you for the raid. Jesus, thank you for the huge raid. Welcome on, everybody. Oh, wait, were you doing House City? Did I miss a Cursed Beach Party? Then House Tour? No, I missed a House Tour. Friends, you're not already following Denmo. Frontlines, yeah. We're about to go into the North Horn after this. Again, look, listen, if you don't know Denmo, you're not already following Denmo. The button is right there. Please go follow Denmo. Been a member of this community for a very long time. Fantastic broadcaster. Highly entertaining.
Iggy_Port gifted a tier 1 sub to Denim Zero.
Barding
they have given
in my group
162 gift subs in the channel.
And gifting subs. Yeah, welcome on in, everybody. And again, Denmo, obviously, go look after yourself. You stream for a fair bit of time. Look after you. I appreciate, obviously, the streams. As well as the raid. I do lurk in your channel a fair bit, so thank you. Oh, but yeah, and also thank you for giving a sub to Denmo. Yeah. Alright, so we're doing okay here so far for ourselves. Our team is pretty smart about this. We are actually going after points, and now they're coming after us. I probably should save my LB for this next bit. Because there's a fair bit of dudes right there. I already also, by the way, this is your reminder to finish your series pass. We're not. I thought we were gonna get a new series pass with, or being pinched with the patch coming on September 8th. We apparently are. I would have thought that we would have gotten one, considering it's the last patch until Evercold. But not yet. Anyway. We do have some, also, let's see, I should probably start that. Maybe Artsane. They haven't announced. Normally we get a Mogtome event that'll segue into, you know, you have a month until the series pass is going to be finished. So go out there and get that done before that is the case. But we didn't get one this time. It's also could have been difficult to give us a Mogtome event when we actually have the summer event and then the anniversary event at the end of August. And going into the patch, so maybe they'll save it for after that at some point, maybe for Japan Fan Fest, which is on October 31st. How'd we do? 1-0-18. It wasn't a very long game per the score up here. We did remarkably well. 700 grand, he almost 800 grand for a white mage in PvP. For that short a game is okay. Wasn't too bad. We did all right. I'll take it. We did all right. Cleo, me and Cleo right there, almost identical. That was a good game. But yeah, we're trying to finish our series pass. When they do drop it on us, that they are going to. So here's the thing. Here's the conspiracy theory. When they announced patch 7.5, there was a picture of a Lalafell riding like a Omega Fist from, you know, the fist that flies across the platform in the Omega raids, and the Lalafell was wearing a what's it called, the Cosmic Exploration outfit. So it was like, oh, it's crafting. Cosmic Exploration came out. We didn't get the mount. Our series pass wasn't going to be it, because series pass was it alternates between a set of glamour and a mount. So this is a glamour one, so we weren't going to get it there. And then they've given us every single bit of content so far that was announced with the patch, and we still don't have the mount because it's not coming from the Northhorn. Northhorn has the bird mount that carries you around, as well as the platypus, which we're going to go into the raid here shortly. So if you're looking to get a platypus mount, it's done via that. Where are we? So yeah, one more match will get me to the next level. All right, that's fair. That's easy enough to do. So it didn't come from Northhorn. It didn't come from Cosmic Exploration. It didn't come. It might come. I don't see how it would. Maybe it'll come from the last patch, 7.55 patch. That comes out again on September the 8th. Is the final story patch for Dawn Trail. So maybe then, but I don't know. Normally we get like a piece of a coffer of Galam for an expansion. But I don't know. It would be nice to get it. But yeah. So finish up your series pass is the moral of that little story, because at any point, I mean, they'll give us time to finish it, but if you only have a month to finish it, that is a lot of PvP. And Frontlines does, it is slightly different when there's a Mughal event, or there's only a month left before you can finish the series pass. The PvP matches do hit differently. So you'll want to get that done before that. Alright, we're going to go in. I know anybody wanted to come along. Franco. Oh, there was a platypus! Oh, the platypus. I missed it. I'm coming back to the house. I'm coming back right now. I've done the raid 25 times so far. And I haven't had the platypus drop. This is what it looks like here. It is the cutest thing ever. No, he's gone! Please give platypus. Any second. Let's see. Watch it be a mount for completing the roguelike. I mean, that'd be fine. They do need to filter people into that, right? Into the. I guess that is one thing we haven't gotten, right? We haven't gotten the Beast Master, Beast Lord, getting rid of all this fish. So maybe it could come from that. It didn't come from Hildebrand. Hildebrand is a different reward. I'm not going to go into it because you don't want spoilers for that. So it's not Hildy. So I guess the only thing left would be, are we getting a currency from the new beast thingy? Because if that is, I guess that could be it. I mean, I would be mad at that. I'm gonna level up the class, and get up to the thing. There it is. Look at him. This is the mount. He's just a little guy with a walking stick. Also, that's not necessarily a walking stick so much as a bonk stick, if I'm being honest. But this is the mount right here. Got a little pouch. Got a lot of runes. You sit on its back in a chair, which is fine, you know. That's amazing. Yeah, this is a little guy. This is a little guy. I haven't gone it yet because my luck is terrible when it comes. That platypus is your next D&D character. Your next D&D character. I love that. I've seen how Lalas ride him. No. Do they ride on its head? Where do they ride the platypus? I haven't seen a lot of people on this mount because it's still relatively new. You would have had to have grinded the raid pretty significantly. You're in trying to be monster's badge. I'm sorry, you what? Congratulations. They're facing forward, standing on the chair. That's amazing. Why can't I do that? Granted, Harley is about 6 feet tall and about 200 pounds of pure muscle, so I get why she can't do that, but why can't she do that? Alright, I'm gonna go in. If anybody else wants to come along, you're welcome to do so. I know anybody said they want to come along. They might be over at the village, the Phantom Village already. We haven't gone mega hard on the horn. On the North Horn. We've gone pretty hard on it, but not like super duper wanna destroy it all sort of thing. But we have been making pretty good progress over the course of the last 2 weeks. I believe Iggy said they wanted to come along as well. Let me see. Where are we? You're still stuck in the South Horn. I mean, it is. There's still a fair bit of content to do there. I skipped the gearing up process of South Horn just because I was ready for to move on. When I stopped doing South Horn, I'd already leveled up every single job that there was. The only thing I was missing was the tower, because it wasn't as accessible. I didn't like the systems of 3 deaths and you're out. That's not really conducive to progressing in a raid like that, that is a big fucking ship. Sorry, language. And 500 CEs. I have somewhere like 200. No, I have 300 CEs done in South Horn. So I am an achievement hunter in 14. Not in literally any other game. I don't care. I don't care, but in this game, I'm ranked currently back to number 31 for the entire server. We do play this game a fair bit. We're sat there at 28,000 achievement points, working our way towards 30,000. I haven't played this game since 1.0, so I'm kind of invested in it. But the big goals right now for the what's it called? For North Horn is to get the 50 clears, so we're halfway there to that. The platypus is the goal for that. The CEs will come naturally. CEs are they're work. They're not what I would call fun work, but I figure over the course of the next couple of months, just doing CEs will be good enough. It'll happen in a more natural way instead of sitting here and forcing it to happen. Which obviously is a mega grind and nowhere near as fun. We're currently working our way towards a full +3 set of gear. I believe I only need 2 pieces, I think. It's pants. No, pants are already there. Alright, so pants, gloves, chest, helmet are all +3. So that just leaves the boots. I mean, you can join the group with us if you wanted to, babe. We can... Oh, you mean the village itself? Do you want to come along? I don't see nobody. The intent is going to be to do the raid, but obviously we're going to do CEs and fates and all that. Go for a little bit? Okay, I don't want to make you late for your stream. Let me see. Boink, boink. Let me see if Barry wants to come along. Rochelle and I are at the same instance. Okay. Being blessed by Narche. Let me come over here to grab anybody from this. If you have space. Brady is down. Where is it? But yeah, so I need some of the gear from south for glam, but still I'm not anywhere near close to cap level either. Gotcha. Yes, it's not too bad. Like, if again, it all depends on how you approach it, right? Oh my god, there goes Allie! I see her over there on Sargatanas. I see you, Allie. Alright, let's grab anybody. I returned from your battles with the Karens. Welcome back, Allie. I'm glad you survived and you made it. And Franco will take the last spot here and can grab Max as well when Bay bounces. Me too, please. Oh, Franco's ready to go now. Dale. Hola, Medic. How's it going, Medic? Welcome on in. Alright, let's get going. So I tend to play tank for this, but again, when you have... I do have a fair bit of... I have 18 jobs leveled up, so again, we are making progress through the entire bit of content here. Please don't be raid weather. Please don't be raid weather. Please. Alright, it's not raid weather. How are we? Alright, no raid there yet. How new is the instance? That's the wrong thing. Oh no, this is an old instance. Oh no, people are getting timed out. That's fine. It's not closed off, so it'll be okay. Important bit is that the raid isn't up, so that means that the raid should be up relatively soon. So let's see. I have no fixatives, so I can't make any gear. Okay. This takes it back to Bozia. Yeah, I mean, it's that kind of content. I like it better than Bozia. Like, I know some people say Bozia is better. I like this better than Bozia. Bozia was fine. Like, it was what it was. Yeah, we can stay for this. Like, it might be an old instance, but it's not closed off. And even if it is closed off, the raid still keeps popping, so we would still get credit for our goals here. So there's no need to really leave. That keep up noise confused the heck out of me. My brain was trying to figure out what it meant in Fields of Mystery. No, the combat music. I went to put on different music because this music absolutely it sure is something. But yeah, goals to do here. There's still 6 more jobs to level up. Ninja should be done with 1 raid. The raid does give you about 2880 experience towards your phantom job. So we're not too far off the mark in regards to that. The more phantom jobs you level up, the more power you have inside the instance, the faster content is done essentially. One thing I like better in Bozia is that both dungeons had a normal... Yeah, that was a failure, I believe, on their part. They could have done that better. I think they recognized that, considering how poorly forked Tower Fire was. Fire? What, the Flame, the first one, whatever it is. I don't think it did very well because of just how systems-wise, how they Blood, thank you. How they put it out. It wasn't great. It wasn't a good system. I still don't understand why they keep trying to Eureka their field content. When Eureka sure was a time and a place. I did it. I cleared the Baldesian Arsenal and all that. I still don't understand why they insist on trying to be cute about how you get into the raids. Just let me in. Just let me get in there with my friends and do the content. I don't think a lot is earned by virtue of only getting 3 attempts to do a raid, and if you die, you get kicked out and you don't get to progress anymore. Like, that doesn't feel good. It's not the year 2004 where those kinds of mechanics were prevalent in everything. Actually, that's not even true, because in EverQuest that came out in 1999. That wasn't a thing. If you could stay alive, okay, you can clear it. There was no punishment for trying to do content. Let me read too much into the fact that Eureka is still interacted with in the present. Maybe. Maybe. I still don't understand why they keep reusing that kind of methodology where it's just not fun. Especially since this is meant to be the content for the broader audience, right? This isn't meant to be some Ultimate or a Savage or an EX trial. It's meant to be what most people that play this game are gonna do, which is the content that I live in. I'm not an Ultimate Raider. I'm interested in the mid-tier rating that's gonna come out with Evercold, at best, and sort of adding artificial difficulty like that just feels terrible. It just feels bad. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what comes with Evercold. Excited for Evercold, obviously. Ready to move on from Dawn Trail. I am a Dawn Trail enjoyer, by the way. I very much enjoy Dawn Trail. So excited to see what they do with Evercold and the systems in place. The big talking point. Oh no, it's this one. Has been evolving, right? Evolution of systems, evolution of rotations, of how the game plays and all that. So did someone say rating? Cleo's ready to go. So hopefully, listen man, I'm not getting in there. I can do it. If you get in there when it starts, it's whatever, but when you're out here trying to get in there, uh-oh. Oh, okay, that's great. Fantastic. I love my contribution to that. To that fate. Because of before it stars, you know, that's how pots work. Did they bring back the red comet? There is no red comet, unfortunately, no. The red chocobo and the meteors from above, we haven't seen the likes of the level of destruction from that alone. We haven't seen that since. That is a Stormblood era. Worst math bot? We do have a math bot. There is a CE down here that requires you to count to know what a prime number is. And as a broadcaster, it had to be explained to me a few times. It had to be explained to me a few times. I generally can't do that CE. You're so if you're tired. Yeah, no, it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm calling it now. Final boss whenever the game goes into service. Red Chocobo. I hope so. It's the end this game deserves. Uh-oh. I got turned around. But yeah, if you have any apprehensions about coming to the zone, please understand that it is much more entry level friendly. It's not mega difficult. Coming in on a tank is one sure way to survive. I had friends, varsity, who have survived CEs with 16 stacks. So it is feasible to come in here, ping aside, obviously. And get stuff done. But given how long, I don't think it would have to be pretty severe for this game to go end of service. Like I can't even imagine. Considering how long, it's not even that 11 is still going, Arcsane. It's that 11 for the longest time was going without the interest that it has right now. Final Fantasy 11, they've had to lock down 3 servers for that game. In 2026. So, it's not that, you know, that it's still going. It's that it's somehow survived the entire time to get to where it is right now, to have the success it's having right now. Which, you know, good for that. I'm playing EverQuest Legends. It's a re-release of the original EverQuest that came out, that came out this month? End of July, I forget already. This sure, listen, I will say though, these fights can be very busy. some of the fates, some of the CEs can be mega busy. If there's content on tanks, so I don't have to group and still survive most CEs, that's also fair. When I'm not around with the homies, I do tend to go into the raid solo. If, you know, I've had groups where there's been like 6 of us and I'm main tanking the entire thing, and I was able to do it without a group. I was still being looked after by one of the scholars in the group, but I'm pretty sure as a warrior you can just do the entire thing and not require too much healing outside of your own kit. So, you know, if you're interested in doing this stuff, it is pretty accessible. You do have to put in some work in Southhorn. Southhorn is still very much populated. That isn't much of an issue. Southhorn is still out there doing work. Lots of people in there. I went into an instance with a friend to try and catch her up a bit, and the instance was full. This sort of content will stay pretty well populated through to Evercold. Like, you can show up here the last week of the expansion before Evercold comes out. You will still have full instances, people running the raid, the entire thing, so it's not too bad. There's still chumps like me spawning CEs for the hidden phantom jobs. There's that as well. There are some that require that, but yeah, I still find like this is better than Bozia. The only thing I liked more about Bozia was the raids were accessible in that you can just, you know, queue into them. Not you cast from lactose intolerance, but you could also queue into the CEs there from anywhere in the zone. You didn't have to be there, so that was nice. That was a nice little quality of life. I did like just queuing up for it, but they also were limited to like 75 people. But if you play this game, you've seen these mechanics all over the place. It's not going to be anything too new or out of the ordinary. Sensual Sandy might be new to you. But who doesn't want to come hang out with Sensual Sandy? What's going on, husbando? And if that isn't enough of a hook, just by doing content in here by CEs and Fates, you populate, or just killing monsters, I believe is what actually spawns stuff. You get chests. You get an allotment of silver and bronze chests. Those bronze chests can drop fortune carrots. Fortune carrots are still going for 3 million plus a pop. You want cash? You want Gil in game for some shinies? This is one very quick way to do it. They're pretty rare. They're not exactly, you know, they're not handing out carrots a dozen at a time, but you can get some. I've gotten a handful of them. Raise his hand. Yes, Beta, what can I do for you? I did most of the other horn on tank. I had to specifically level a tank to do it. It's true you did. But yeah, I'm not. See, you said who doesn't want to hang out with Sandy? Oh, you don't want to hang out with Sensual Sandy? Come on, Sandy's a good time. 4 massive tentacles slamming down on everyone. All right, this one sucks, and actually, this one doesn't suck. I suck at this. Let's be specific about this. I'm terrible at this. No, my body. Thank you, Sonor. Nope. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. Prepare to be petrified. Yep. They just chain petrify my dumbass. Nice jump, thank you. Thank you. I grew it myself. Bunnies sound less fun than Maple Story premium bot content. Yeah, I mean, bunnies are still camped. There was a huge uproar when they added Eureka rewards to the horn. Because, I mean, people were still farming Eureka bunnies for the mounts to sell for millions of gil. I already had the mount, so I didn't care. But it was. It's not to say that only bots were doing that. That was legitimately a thing that people did for money. If you wanted to subject yourself to bunny fate farming. But the carrots here, I'd like the system more, even if they are rarer. But again, I've said this before, it is my ultimate gripe about this particular place. If your group members are in combat, guess what? You get combat music. I'm like, please. I'm just vibing on the beach. Let me not be in the throes of this combat music. Dodo Horn is in North Horn. That's fine. Dodo Horn comes from Heaven on High. Floors 71 plus chests. It's fine. I got my Dodo. I don't know how. Don't ask me how many clears it took though to get my Dodo. All right, let's go do this fate. They're also GC. They are GC Gacha, including the Eureka minion, the little Morble. Also, just manage the drop rate in the Horde because how often they drop here compared to older options is egregious. I mean, again, looking at the numbers. I'm sure there was just as many back when people were doing Eureka instead of, you know, literally anything else because that's all that they have. Imagine complaining about getting too much good loot. Oh no, there's too much good loot dropping. Too many people are getting these very cute mounts. This fish with a derpy face. I mean, that sure is a battle to pick. Tower time, let's go. I'm sorry, friends, if you are here if you can't get to the tower. Where's your platypus solo? It's hiding in the same alcove as my platypus. Alright, so when the weather turns pink like this, that means it's raid time. The raid becomes available. This is the only time you can enter it. You cannot enter it via Duty Finder or anything else. You get to a crystal as fast as you can. You take this Aether Shard. And then we fly on down over here. Well, you don't have to leave the group. You can still stay in the group and just keep doing stuff. But you will be, you know, thing with us. There is no queuing in for it other than standing in the circle. Are we tootin'? Listen, what about good toots? Somebody sent me an organ pipe, and it's our thing that we toot with. It's streaming, so don't worry about it. But yeah, this is how you get into the raid. You can't queue into it, you can't do anything. This is how you do it. See the weather. Welcome back, Allie. We're about to go into the raid. Spoiler for mechanics. There's no real story here, but obviously if you're big into Final Fantasy V, I believe, or anything else, you're not going to see any of the story bits outside of bosses. So it's just 4 bosses. It's 4 bosses. We'll see how it goes. Welcome back, Allie. Hopefully food was good. Hopefully you got a little break. This is what I want. I want this so badly, by the way. The Morble mount. This is all Blue Mage stuff. I desire it greatly. Alright, switch classes. You get the big XP for your job. You get 2000 XP on the kill of the last boss. So for every other boss, you can just come along as whatever phantom job you want. Corey, what can I do for you? You need the Blue Mage Hentai mount? Same. I desire it greatly. Like the Cerberus mount from that one Bozia raid. It'd be nice, but it's not that bad. Wait, did you get it, Corey? Did you? The Ruby Dragon, congratulations. And Corey just caught one of the worst fish in the game. The Ruby Dragon out in the Ruby Seas. That's you done with Stormblood, right? Stormblood completed. You can move on. Ruby Dragon it puts you into a mooch loop if you're familiar with big fishing, if you like the casual side of this game. That's a pretty big get there. A fucking Hail Mary mooch, if there ever was one. Good job, Corey. You know what? One less nonsense fish to deal with. This one's over here. I don't need that anymore. Get out of here. I have so much to do in this game. No, there's a lot, Ali. I haven't even started blue or crafting. Crafting is pretty great. You did it the most. You're gonna be doing it in the most up-to-date version, which is through. You should do it through Cosmic Exploration, which has an entire storyline, which is fantastic. It's way more streamlined than doing it the old way. Back in my day, you don't want to do it that way anymore. It's terrible. It's not terrible. It's just not inefficient, and it's heavily lenient on stuff like leaves and leave kits and a lot of nonsense. You'll still want to do the stories for each crafter because some of the best stories in this game are locked behind crafting. They just are. You get class quests for each crafter in ARR, Heaven's Ward, Stormblood. And then you get the Crystalline Mean in Shadowbringers, which is great. The Studium, which is even... Studium? I forget what it's called. The Endwalker one is even better. The Cosmic Exploration story is very, very nice. Now that you finished Endwalker Base, the Cosmic Exploration story in particular will be pretty good for you. But yeah, you got a lot to do. And the best part, you got plenty of time to do it, Allie. Allie ain't going anywhere. She ain't going anywhere, so you can come along for that journey and see her go through all the trials and tribulations of this game in its entirety. In true 14 fashion, the crafter stories still made me emotional. No, they're very good. They're very good. Some of the best micro stories are in crafting and gathering. Not so much gathering, but crafting for sure. All right, here we go. It's raid time. Again, not too taxing. You will die if you're not paying attention. Live Dawn Trail Gathering is amazing. I'm trying to remember. Who was the Gathering? I know one of them was the big bird dude. I already forgot. Who was the Mining and Botany one? Was that the Bun Boys? Alright, let's get our buffs out here. That felt like the Viera? Yeah, no, that was definitely, yeah, no, you're not wrong, Allie. That was BL up front and center. They're still touring around together too, so love that for them. The King Build, didn't remember? I mean, I thought those were also crafting stories. I forget. Listen, I'm streaming. Alright, here we go. It's pretty straightforward what we're doing here. You'll see the mechanics up front and center. Don't look at my rotations because I already messed it up. To the corners. That means big ol' AoE in the middle. Don't be there for that. And it wouldn't be Final Fantasy 14 if there wasn't an in and out mechanic. So here goes the knockback. You gotta move in for. What's next? The Bard quest lines, Heavenward and Onward is gone as oh, I just forgot. Alright, this is heads on the outside, so be in the middle. Again, it wouldn't be 14 if it wasn't inside outside mechanics, so next is move to the outside. Music's very good though as well for this raid. This is a knockback to the side here. You can just arm's length it. That way you don't get knocked anywhere. mixed in with a inside or out mechanic, because again, they do like to mix those in there. Alright, so this one is, you gotta look at the tethers. This is gonna be the danger side because the electricity tether is hitting the electricity spheres. This one is ice, so that's not gonna go off right away. That's the tell there, the elements. The elements match up, danger. Alright, we got ice in the front, so we gotta go to the left hand side and to the front. Alright, danger, a circle, don't stand in it, but then move into it, because again, that's how the game plays, and that's for one to show you how it works. Elements, lick the elements, Wolfie! Aww, well, it was melee DPS. Into the corner. It's not a race, but I think my side's losing. I think right side, green head, is behind. Alright, let's look at the elements here. So there's a knock, well, you're not being knocked to the side here. You can tell by where the arrow is pointing at. You can always just, you want to be at the back. Front is bad. Front is dangerous. Well, I mean, front is dangerous right there. Uh-oh, wait, wrong way, come back. And now the back is dangerous. There we go. Explain the mechanic poorly. That's my specialty. Okay, what do we have here? This is a knockback from the middle. Thanks to Warrior, I'm not going to get knocked back, so I can just vibe here. Sorry, I play with voices, audio being a little bit higher than regular audio just because the death rattles and front lines are hilarious. Oh, it was a tie. The most important bit about this raid, your loot is personal. So under here, under this pile of humanity, is your chest. And you can see your arcane amulets are right here. This is your currency that you're accumulating from the raid. But yeah, we didn't get hit. We didn't get any stacks for this trash pack. We tend to go with Cannoneer just to expedite it. But yeah, the raid itself is very pretty. They did a very good job with this. There is a more difficult mode of the raid that you can queue up for, collect your loot, or Walk of Shame, or Walk of Shame. That will kill you, by the way. As I understand it, per Wolfie, this blue line is an instant one-shot if you stand in it. So don't stand in it. I think I unlocked breading with the most bullshit server dodge you've ever done. Good job. There is one hidden chest, either here, here, or way up here. We'll go for a walk and stretch. Get it done, Corey. Congratulations again on the Ruby Dragon, dude. You deserve the walk. Take that break. Tell me $10 if you want to go back in. Gotcha, gotcha. It is Big Death. Ask me how I know. Okay. Corey is aware. One thing you will see if you do come in here, these monsters back here don't have to be killed. They can be leashed. You do however have to run all the way to the very top, to the very end over here. You can kill them obviously in case people do need to do the walk of shame or get stuck on a pillar like I did. Uh-oh. Nailed it. So you can see there, if you can literally just leash them away. But in classic MMO fashion, one person will normally drag them back in. It wouldn't be an MMO if people aren't getting trained. Uh-oh. Look at that. If you don't leash them that way, you can go this way and leash them over here. You know, I kind of hope they change them to not leash and don't tell anyone. I mean, they're not difficult to kill. It's just an annoyance of killing. If we don't have to kill it, players are not going to kill it. Can they? Yes. Will they? You know, this group is pretty good about it. Sometimes we don't get that level of leashing. All right, back to Samurai. Uh-oh. This one is probably one of the busiest fights in the game, or in the raid. Once you know what to look for, it's not that bad. Mira, ¿qué onda, Antonio? Good evening. How's it going, homie? Good morning. So he'll put a tether out. That side, that half of the platform is going to get AoEs. Don't be on that side. That's it. That's a tell. Of course, they're going to mix in other mechanics while it's doing that because you got to keep you on your toes. Alright, this is safe on the inside. If the blades are pointing inwards, inside is not safe. If blades are pointing outwards, they're safe. As you can see there, blades are pointed in, don't be inside. No, big gun, excuse me. For this one, you're just following the AoEs as they go off in sequence where they drop on the ground. No pot, I hate this game. Oof. I'm sorry, everybody. Okay, this is a sequence of 4 jumps and knockback. So knockback that way, knockback this way, knockback this way, knockback wherever. If you wait for the second knockback, it is... You can just arms length it and you don't have to worry about anything. Watch out for the small swords though, because again, find the hilt of the sword and that's the safe side. That's how they get you. That's the tricksy mechanic right there, where they sneak in that extra bit of damage, which will get you a stat. So again, small swords. Look for the hilt of the blade, or the blade. Alright. Just gonna jump away. And again, with the swords. You want to be here, you don't want to be in front. There you go. Same thing again. Half the platform is going to be unsafe. It's over here, so find the hilt of the sword on the safe half. Though this group is very sweaty. They're doing very good. So I can't imagine we're going to see a ton of mechanics. And staying around a lot today has helped getting some work stuff done. Yeah, that's unfortunate. They've got some work stuff done, but blade inward. So this side is safe over here. Look for a hilt again. Oh, they're on the side. Okay. Blades are about to go off here, so again, find when it's safe. This is what spawns those blades. You can see them right here. All right, what do we got here? One and a half isn't going to be safe, so we're going to be over here at the very top. No, Zara, I just saw. Uh-oh, watch over the blades here. Over here. Just over here for attack. How did he just notice? That's okay. We're making progress. What was that? You put 2 pairs of socks in the washing machine, but you only found one of each on the way out. Classic sock theft by the gnomes. Can't join friends in a raid, can't get shinies. That is a lot of North Horn and South Horn. The shinies are not that common. It's only, you see a lot of carrots out there just by virtue of the sheer amount of people that are doing this. I've gotten maybe 2 carrots, and again, I've put in the work. I hate your feet because I stole your socks? Damn. Alright, make sure you get your chest. We did it! Alright, let's go back over here. So, yeah, you get your one chest. Again, it's hidden. You need somebody with the thief phantom job to be able to expose where the chests are. You should do tower now, and not because I want this boss to cleave you. I mean, that's a perfectly valid reason as well, Obaba. Get cleave. Solo, are you team kill them at the chest or team drag them at the exit? The few times I've had to tank that, I go to the middle and I sit there and I let people kill them right in the middle because people's running everywhere. People are trying to find where the chest is, so I leave it in a centralized point while the the thieves go out and expose the chest, and then I'll go get my chest afterwards. I'm fine just sat there AoEing while we wait for the chest to be found. So I don't see the point in dragging it towards the exit. Until you're bald and base, thank you. I don't see the reason to drag it to the exit. Like, you're not gaining anything time-wise. Outside of slowing down the process of elimination of the BCs. Uh-oh! So this one is even worse than the previous fight. The previous fight is easier to get your head around. If you just, if you know what to look for with all the swords. This guy's just out here throwing elements all over the place. Fire is a point blank AoE from the individual it's erupting from. You'll see what I mean by that shortly. Ice is a cross going into cardinal directions. This one is fun. Well, I didn't say it wasn't fun. I just said this one's out here throwing elements all over the goddamn place. So these are going to move out to different spots on the map, and then they're going to blow up at the same time. So you have to find the sliver that is safe. Either one of these sides will be safe right here. This side, that side. And the boss, of course, is replicating the mechanic as well. This is going to be 3 fire and 1 ice. So this is them teaching you the ice mechanic while also trying to blow you the hell up. as they do. Alright, so the ice one is right there. They also light up with their elements later on. Alright, so fire, I mean, this is going to be safe here. Again, you have to look at the way that they're facing, so that's not going to be safe. This corner here should be safe. They do rotate, so they're not necessarily always facing the same direction. So that's something to look out for. Uh-oh! That's just a basic half the platform AoE, so nothing fancy there. Again, gotta be careful here. There's a sliver of a safe spot right there. Uh-oh. This is a lightning, there's 2 types of lightning attacks. This one right here, which is just one of those expanding by segments outwards sort of mechanics. And then intercardinal lightning bolts. Surely they wouldn't then segue into ice cardinal, lightning intercardinal. Right? They'd never do that, right? Alright, this is fireball and lightning. They're doing that again. So for a CE to pick them because they were like no damage dealers. The AoEs were doing 8k. Yeah, no, the AoE is a lot. I'm in the wrong spot. I'm in the wrong spot. I mean, technically I'm in the right spot. No. Pure dumb luck. Oh, no, that clipped me, yeah. Well, there goes my streak of no stacks. Those are going to blow up with Slumpy on that side. You want to be over here. My streak is over because I got caught slipping. Rule number 1, man. Don't get caught slipping. But yeah, anybody, the output from the AoEs is bonkers. If I'm not on tank, I want a healer. Healer is a bit more conducive to being able to do those CEs because you can at the very least keep yourself alive as well as move freely. But yeah, it sucks. It's harsh. It's harsh is what I meant to say. Alright, fire and ice. 2 fire, 2 ice. It'll be dead before we see it, so that's fine. We did it. Oh, personal loot. Switch jobs back over to corpses for you. Yeah, I mean, there is an achievement for 500 reses in the North Horn. There's one for the South Horn, one for the North Horn as well. I forget what this is. The title is Phantom something, right? Phantom something. You finished that today. Very nice, Bay. The title's called Phantom Salvation. Pretty good title. That is 500 reses inside the North Horn, specifically. The cheat code for that is run Chemist. Chemist has instant reses, less than about a 5-second cooldown or so, and you can just res people. I finished 500 reses by day 3. So yeah, 2800 will put me at. I'm gonna lose some XP on this, right? 2800 that'll be 10,000. I won't lose much. Wyvern's got you so many. Wyvern's is also very strong, yeah. Chemist is one that you can get easier in the South Horn, I think. You have to buy it, but. Alright, I don't have it so well that I can just change off and throw away like 300 Phantom experience. So I'm gonna switch over to Necromancer. And I can finish Ninja with CEs and Fates. Alright, free amulets. That does put me at 300, and there should be 358 or so. It's not too bad. We're doing pretty good. And my voice is off today. Alright, there we go. There we go. That sounds more like me. I don't know. Sundays are always weird because I don't warm up properly, so. Alright. What does Necromancer do? Doesn't Necromancer kill you or put the thing on you? Yeah, it puts Doom on you, right? I can Drain Touch without dooming myself, so that's fine. It is kind of that's out. So if that little thing lights up, you want to get out. If the bow lights up, you want to be in. But this boss tends to die quite a bit slower because people switch to jobs of just leveling up. So you don't necessarily get the DPS output of Samurai or Cannoneer or whatever it is you're playing for DPS. Alright, back outside. Alright, basic elements, you have fire, you have money, you have ice. So, oh, it's ice now. Whatever element he draws out, don't be in that one. Match the elements. There we go. Here goes lightning. I don't know why we call it money, but we do. Fire and then ice. That is fire. I completely missed our community day for Pokemon. Listen, you gotta get the Pokemon in. What are we doing? Is it Pokemon Go or for Pokopia? What kind of Pokemon are we talking about? Alright, this is knockback. It is... You want to get knocked inward. It's based on which instrument lights up. Be it the bow or the... What is that? Is that... What kind of instrument is that? I should know, but here we are.
Finch Chime Cat gifted a tier 1 sub to Aragoth 59.
Listen, Chime Cat, I appreciate that very much. Thank you, thank you. Working your way towards that Sparkle Pony. I appreciate you throwing that gift sub my way. Thank you, thank you.
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to Judge Banks.
Thank you, Anonymous, for gifting Judge Banks that gift sub as well. Appreciate that as well.
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to S0.
Thank you, Non. It helps a ton. This one you want to be out because the AoE is going to be along the inside as well, so don't be in. There we go. Is it a... No, it's... I'm not a liar. I'm telling you the truth. I don't know what it's called. It was a setup, Corey. You fell for it. Thank you. Boo. That's fair. I deserve a tomato. But thank you, Anonymous. Enjoy that, that Sparkle Pony. It is a very well-made mount, by the way. Like, that mount is genuinely very, very pretty. The photos of it don't do it any justice. When you see it in game, it is... Oh, it's ice! Arcane, welcome on back, homie. Thank you for that resub. Thank you for the 30 months. You want to go for our cooking stream in September, let me know. I never introduced myself either. After we got those chonky raids from Ali, do you want to be inside for this? And from Denmo. Hi, my name is Solus49. I've been playing this game since 1.0. I've been playing MMO since the year 2000 when EverQuest came out. Our current evening game, we are a variety streamer. The 14 is my core base game that I go to and I play. We stream it on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. The rest of the week is dedicated to RimWorld on Fridays, where we build together. And then variety. But our current evening game is Resident Evil Village. First time playthrough of that game. Having a lot of fun with it. That'll be tomorrow's game. But chat gets to vote on our cooking stream once a month or so. Sometimes we do 2 cooking streams. We do take recipes out of like the Final Fantasy XIV cookbooks. We have both of the books. The Persona cookbook, the Lord of the Rings cookbooks. But the themes tend to change on a monthly basis. So we do a variety. It's going to be knocked backwards. It's going to be knocked outwards. Not outside, outwards. We did it! And he's still playing EverQuest. I am playing EverQuest. I still have my account from the year 2000. My account is 26 years old in EverQuest. Back when it was Varant. No, who was it? It was before Varant. Wasn't it Sony that did it? Sony Online Entertainment? Via Varant or something? Like, there was a publisher and Varant was the dev or something? Jesus, that is a lot. Alright, this is it. This is where the platypus comes from. If I am lucky enough to be blessed by the platypus. So that didn't happen, but Arcane, thank you again. Let me know if you want to go for a cooking stream with / mark toppings. You got it, Cleo! Cleo, congrats! Cleo got the platypus. Fantastic. Franco, did you get a platypus? Did you get it? Congrats on the 10 million. May Perry the platypus be merciful. Let me scroll up and see. Oh, Cleo did. Gotcha. All right. I was gonna say, if you got it too, listen, you deserve it. Why don't you get 2 platypuses? Platypudi? All right. So I don't need any of this stuff. Let's get rid of some of this stuff here because I don't need any of these. We already learned these. Got the achievement for that as well. Every single note in the North Horn. I'm still missing the South Horn because of the raid. This is, by the way, this is the mount right here. Anybody on that Sparkle Pony, if you haven't... When's it end? I think it's August 25th or so, right? So we're almost at the end of the promotion for this mount. And then it goes away. They did eventually bring back the black chocobo, the fat black chocobo. There's no saying if they'll bring back this particular Sparkle Pony, but they might. Everybody wants to call the mount the Plata. Uh-huh. There's 8 more fixes for your +3 set. Very nice. That's where I am. I can afford 2. I can't afford a 3rd one. Unfortunate. But we're getting there. Alright, let's go get that fate. The grind doesn't stop. How close am I for this? Click that. We are 225 fates away from finishing this off. That's a lot of fates. I just need 2 more fixatives and I'm done with your +3 set. Very nice. What are you going to do with your silver after that? I think I'm going to get a healer set. Just because I like to dabble in healing. Anybody, do I need to grab you again? I saw you there, but I don't know if you're still doing so. I'm going to your face and whatnot. This is really very busy. Thanks for the hack cream. Thank you, Anonymous. Thank you for saying. Enjoy your emotes if you got an emote from that hype cream. Thank you, thank you. You buy the glamour, I think, and then work on another set. Yeah, I think I'm going to work on the healer set. Maybe get it to +3. I'm comfortable enough with the raid that I'd be okay healing in it as a white mage. Norshay, do you need me to grab you as well? Are you guys back at the base? If you want to be brought back into the group, that's all. I found a sock that got left behind upstairs, but I'm still missing. You're still missing one. Please, yes, okay. Are you at the next fate or at the CE? I will come and grab you. You have a green right there? Spotted right away. At the CE, okay, I'll come over and invite you then. There. I mean, I'm supposed to invite you from the list, but by the time I find you on that list... You're tired? Get that rest, Zara. Thanks for coming along for the raid. I'm sorry I didn't see you earlier. I would have grabbed you much sooner. Also, thank you, Bay. Bay left. In the middle of the night. Gone. Where's Neobody? There you are. I'm gonna stick to fates for now because again, I'm working on that aspect of this thing. Fates are much faster. Fates don't tend to go longer than a minute. So they're pretty straightforward and allow you to crank those out. They're far less XP. They're only 240 XP per fate as opposed to the 720, I think, for CEs. But CEs are definitely way more involved. You're the party finder, not realizing it was only for a retelling. Oof, until you cleared. That sucks. Hopefully you can find another group, Gio. I think pots are up soon. I gotta be honest. I don't know what the giveaway here is. I think pots might be up. I think there might be. I think the pots are spawning soon. Surely there aren't a lot of. Surely there aren't a lot of people at the fates, right? Waiting for the pots. This isn't a thing. Which is, if you ever wondered why you can't find any pots at these for these instances, this is why. And everyone left? Yeah. That sucks. So there are X amount of pots that will not go out. There aren't enough pots for everybody. Some people in this pile will be left out. What does that mean? It means that you don't get a pot. The pot is, well, it's a pot. It's a thing. It gives you a direction to go. If you go in that direction, you will eventually find a treasure chest. Your pot can and will die if you put it in danger. So you kind of have to take it with you then and there. We have to go to the southeast to get our treasure. So it's going to be... might be over here somewhere. Let's see. Not us. Get fucked, randos. Listen, I'm not mad. I don't always. There have been so many times where I've been there and to the east. So it's actually gonna be over here somewhere. Where I've been there with like 5 people and I was the only person to not get a pot. I was like, that's fantastic. I feel great right now. So wasting all those elixirs. What elixirs? You're not wasting elixirs. It doesn't matter. Wait, it doesn't matter, right? It's not like, you know. It's not like the less you use it, the better your loot, right? That's not a thing. Far to the north. Okay. Where is this? I think it might be on the other side. Southeast, it isn't. It's over here somewhere, okay. Is it here? Oh, is it inside this thing? A silver. Alright, I'll take the silver coffer. Alright, please. I haven't gotten the emote. I haven't gotten the mount. I haven't gotten a lot of things. It's actually, it kind of sucks. I did, however, get a tenacity and a piety material. Yep. Sure to get the classic. It said here's some Yeah, no, that's fine. That's the way that the rich get richer. With my piety materials, it's true. I got the mount and the emote and sold them, thinking they'd be more common. Wait, the little bird mount, you sold that one, Corey? I mean, you know, you could always get it with. Can you buy that with currency, or is that only from those pod chests? Because you can't buy it with the amulets, right? I've missed 2 Shadowbringer S ranks. Life is pain. Alright, let's go do that. Fate down there. Yard Colibri from a bronze. Yeah, I mean, the bronze chests are very much worth doing. Like, they put out some pretty good loot from carrots to the emotes. Like, I think I know a couple people who got their emotes, their look emote, from a bronze pot. Alright, let's not die. It's also pretty lenient for credit for freights. Southhorn was pretty bad for giving you credit. How are we on chests? I think the raid gives you a silver too. We have 2 silver and 17 bronze coffers just out there in the wild. We'll probably take a little bit of time here towards the end to get our chests. The daily roundup, the daily half hour, trying to find all the chests because they're not in the same spots. The spots are set for them, but there are more spots than there are chests you can hold, so you're not guaranteed to have them be in the same spot every time. You think it was the Calibri you sold? Yeah. It would be the Calibri. No, I'm in the wrong thing. No, well, this is my life. I'm on the freelancer. You can't level the freelancer traditional way, so this is wasted XP. I love this for me. I mean, it be like that sometimes. Okay. What else do we have? Alright, let's switch jobs to something that'll get XP. And get back to that crystal. But yeah, so the chests are just, I mean, they are in set locations. There can be one right there. That's a treasure chest. Sometimes you get currency, sometimes you get more. Sometimes you get a lot less. Yeah, let's get over here. Oh, it's the Chimera. Alright, let's see. Is it dead? No, it's not dead. Typical Chimera stuff. When it does Ram's Breath, don't be near it or on that side, because... Oh, it's the Ram's voice. Don't be near it. Move away. In sequence. The Ram's... Okay, no. Ram's Breath? That's not even a thing. I haven't played Dragoon since I got Reaper to level 100, but decided I'd get back into it because party already had Reaper. I did not miss the rotation with the burst damage. Alright, you want to be inside for Dragon's Voice, but don't be near those orbs. Oh, that's going to be painful. Yep. Are you sure? Are you a Ram? I am in fact not a Ramologist. I am not fully aware of the ways of the Ram. Okay, let's get back to a crystal. This is kind of what the game devolves into if you're doing this content, in that you have to camp the crystal to get to the next fate, otherwise the fate dies and you don't get credit for anything. Excuse me. So it's one of those things where depending on your goals, you have to have a specific way of playing just so that you can actually achieve those things, because if you don't have the speed boost, there's a speed boost, so it's a map that you can buy that increases your mount speed. And if you're not camping the crystals, you're going to miss out on a fair bit of fates. That was the biggest problem with Southhorn. Southhorn in particular was pretty bad about the fates. Like they would die super fast. Oh, like that. I wasn't at the crystal, so I missed out. See? There you go. That's how that works. Will I make this one? So if there's no CEs up, that means everybody is... no one's trapped inside the baby jail for the CE, so... It does mean that people are going to be rushing the fates, unless they're camping pods. I return to seeing Ark not doing Dontra MSQ and Allie telling Chad to burn her computer and launch dashes into a volcano so her browsing history is never seen. I don't think Obaba would be ashamed of her browsing history. In fact, I think she'd share it with you, Varsity, so you could know some joy in your life. That way you could be the squire of BL, as it were. Alright, so let's keep moving around. This one is slightly slightly more annoying things just because the storm caller does jump around. He's in the middle of the air and he's halfway there. Alright, I'm probably gonna drop Loop after this one just because gotta do the thing. So thank you for the group friends. I appreciate it. I'm gonna drop so that way I'm not getting the super intense combat music. Man, I can't believe I'm not on Franco's friends list. Look at that. His name isn't even orange like it normally is. I just don't want the super intense music going to town as I'm out here trying to do the thing. We can just have gentle music. I just put my 40% and camo and chase it down and it jumps around. You know what? I respect it. There are times, depending on how much patience I have, where I'll, you know what? I've got cooldowns. I've got a shield. I've got a gap closer. I did almost die trying to do repeated gap closers to catch up to it. But you know what? That one time, it was fun. We had a blast. We got a chance to be a little silly with it. Alright, so... let's go look for the chests over here. There can be a silver one right here, and a bronze one right here. There could be one up here as well, so we can look at that. The loot varies greatly. There's a lot of things you're going to get out of this that you don't necessarily need. Like I keep getting Varsity's shoes, Varsity's pants, Varsity's jackets. I don't know how many sets of pants and shoes Varsity has, but I'm pretty sure I've stolen most of them at this point. They put in previous expansions glamour items. So if you were ever looking for some of those pieces, now's the time to buy them up because they're going to be super cheap, owing to the fact that it's just so widely available and so many people are getting it. Oh, I forgot where thing was. Rip. Solo is old. I'm sorry, Ash. I am in fact old. I can't argue it. We're ancient out here. Like, don't you raid someone, forget to actually end stream? It keeps going. Yes, you actually have to hit the button in OBS to stop streaming. Otherwise, you leave it. And if your mic is hot, by the way, it'll pick up whatever you're saying too. In my nearly 10 years of streaming, I did that once. I didn't say anything bad. I deleted the VOD just because I didn't want 2 hours of dead air. But yes, that is a thing that happens. The amount of times I've gotten up like, wait a minute, did I shut off my stream? And I go back and I check to make sure that OBS is actually off. Because usually after I end stream, I just take my headset off. I need to get the headset off of me. I need to just rest and relax. I had to message Beta once because he was still alive. I went to bed. Yep. I was trying to watch Cyberpunk Edge Runners and it was being choppy AF, and then I realized how it was still live. Yeah, no, it's one of those things. It's a paranoia at this point that's gonna happen. Thankfully, only that one time, but you know, gotta be careful what you do. Y'all F4 OBS immediately. Yeah, no, whatever gets it done. The joy of trying to get a hold of your streamer because they had to run immediately after stream and aren't there. Yo. So there's only bronze chests here, but we can go look for them all the same. But it do be one of those, my heart just fell out of my ass because I left that on and now, okay, we're about to get banned. It's like one of those things, it's one of those irrational fears where you know you didn't, like, when you go to the airport and like, okay, I didn't like bring anything, am I about to get arrested for what's in my bags? Even though it's just your clothes? It's one of those irrational fears. So the peak, yes. I need 5 minutes, Franco, to put the laundry away and then peak time. Smoosher might join us for peak. He didn't say yes, he didn't say no, he just posted an emote. Accept the lobby? Dale, orale. Who? Smoosher of the underscores. Peak, we're going, let's start fucking climbing. Look, I like how 3 people immediately logged out of 14. This isn't peak, it's about to be, Ash. It's about to be. Are you back home yet, Ash? Hopefully you enjoyed your trip, your meetup with your friends. It took me 5 minutes to put away laundry. Well, we tend to go fairly quickly about it. What do you want from me? I want you to carry me to the secret level, Cleo, because I'm terrible at peak. I need you to grab me and drag me up the mountain. I tried Lancet and I want to die. Message in YouTube. Yeah, that I'm old. Yep. And I'm back, but I went to order food in the meantime. Fair. That's weird. YouTube only showed me one message. You calling me old. Which is fair. Alright, in lieu of that, I should probably get going. Alright, YouTube, we'll be back tomorrow 6 p.m. Eastern with some Resident Evil Village. First time playthrough of that. That'll be tomorrow at 6 p.m. Psyche won't be back until Tuesday morning, not Sunday, Tuesday morning. So if you want to see Psyche, that'll be on Tuesdays. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, YouTube. We'll see you back here mañana.